Let's get this.
Sick.
I hope that sounded good. I don't know if that sounded
You gotta
any
take
good.
that last part out. That one sounded a little rough.
Anyways, what's up, everybody? This is Sonder Session, and we're back with another interview. I know y'all have missed these, and so have we. We learn a lot, not just about ourselves, but each other as well. Today we have my great, best, amazing friend, Jose. You'll know him as El Chapulin de Tejas.
Yeah, the Tejas.
Chapulin de Tejas. If you go to any conventions, you'll know him.
The only one. I've never seen anybody else
Right.
that has it, which is great because I don't want to be the 17th Naruto at these places. So I'll be the people's hero.
You be the people's champ.
I'll be what's his name? Superman's son.
Superman's son. There you go. It's confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all know, y'all know. If you don't,
Learn.
Get educated. But anyways, we're here, of course, with
Valerie, as you may know.
Pull it up, Andy.
Ooh, pull it up, Andy.
What you pulling up?
I don't know. What do you want to pull up?
Honestly, he pulls up anything on the screen,
That's
bro.
the point.
Every time we talk
Oh,
about stuff, he just
That
pulls
actually
stuff
makes
up.
sense. Okay.
But thank y'all all for listening and being here.
Unfortunately, we're missing Ruben, but hopefully.
Apparently, his boss paid for him for the company to go eat at Buffalo Wild Wings.
So right now he's munching on wings
Nice.
as we speak.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, we'll let it slide, especially because it's free food. Can't say no to free food.
Mm-hmm.
But he did prepare us with a bunch of questions.
He probably felt bad and was like, here.
Let me do the work. Here's the prep work. My bad,
Yeah.
guys.
Which I respect.
Here's everything I wanted to say. But other than that, tell us about yourself.
I mean, what can I say? My name's Jose. Yeah, that kind of rhymed. That's cool. Well, anyways, yeah, my name's Jose. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of your listeners already know who I am. I'm just a free spirit, you know. I just like to go with the flow. I just like to have fun, chill with my family, chill with my friends, just hang out and have a good time. And that's just how I am.
And you're a dad, right?
Yes, I am a dad to a 1-year-old baby girl. She's keeping us very, very busy, which is great. It's cool. It's cool to be a dad. Like, I never pictured myself. I guess I always wanted kids, but it's different from thinking, like, oh, I'm going to be a dad to be like, oh, dang, I'm a real dad right now. So,
When's her birthday?
September 20th.
So she's a Virgo?
I'm sure. I don't know.
Just curious.
I don't know.
Let me look it up.
I know I'm a Libra. I don't know what that means.
What is Laura?
Pisces?
Pisces?
I don't know what that means.
You're looking at the wrong one,
She
bro.
a fish.
I'm a scale. Oh, that kind of makes sense. Fish scales. But other than that, I don't know anything
Yeah,
about
Olivia's a Virgo.
that. Nice.
Virgos are nice and they're organized.
I hope so because I'm not organized. I'm like, throw it in my backpack and I'll find it. Type of
At
person.
some point.
Yeah.
At some point.
When I need it, it'll be there. Like whenever my office, it's a mess. But I know where everything is though. But that's how it is.
Nice.
What's
Alright.
your favorite thing about being a dad?
Favorite thing about being a dad.
Just curious, because, I don't have kids, so.
That's a really good question. I would have to say just how, like, any little thing she does, like, it makes me smile. It's really weird because I'm not the type of person to show emotion like that.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I don't know. It's just cool. Like, every time she looks at me and she, like, I tell her not to do something and she laughs and giggles and does it anyway. And I'm like, you little jerk.
Yeah.
But it's cool. Like, that's my favorite part. It's just, like, I guess
That
having
brings you
somebody.
joy.
Yeah, for sure. Even whenever she's being rough.
Yeah.
And like trying my patience, like I know, I mean she's just a kid, but
Yeah.
but it's cool. I like having her around. I take her to the park on Saturdays. We be chilling. She's
She's your little best friend.
she's my little broke best friend.
A little broke best friend.
Yeah, because I mean
That's so
I gotta pay
funny.
for it.
That's so funny because, me and Saul, like, not that we're scared of that, but it's like, no, I can't imagine if that were to happen.
Yeah.
But it looks fun. Whenever I see like all these families with their little kids, it looks fun. So
Yeah, it's a big step for sure, and it is very fun. But it can be a little scary, especially like for the first one. This is our first kid, and so we didn't really know.
But you guys prepared, right? You guys prepared?
Yeah, so she was planned. So
Which
it
is
was good. So when we had everything that we, I guess, quote unquote needed.
Yeah.
But even when you plan and prepare, like, you're never ready for when she's actually here because it's totally different.
Yeah.
Like thinking, like I was saying earlier, like thinking that, like, oh cool, yeah, I'm gonna be a dad, to actually like, oh, I got a whole little human I gotta take care of now.
Yeah.
So it's definitely different. So you're never really fully prepared, but I mean, you gotta have a really good partner, and I feel like I do.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta give her props to that for that as well, because yeah, I could definitely not do it by myself.
I know, like the single parents, like
Yeah, that's
don't know,
wild.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how my mom did it with me and my brother.
Oh, your mom was a single mom?
Yeah, she was single. Well, I mean, my brother's dad was in the picture for a little bit, but he wasn't there the whole time. So like, my mom was there the majority of the time.
Yeah.
Me, her, and us two. So I can only imagine, like, that's rough. It's rough with both of us, me and Laura, with one kid.
Yeah.
But I can imagine how it was with two little badass kids.
That's what I hear, that once you have your own kids, you appreciate your parents more,
Yeah.
because now you see like what you put them through, kind of.
Yeah, you hear them in the back of their head, like when you grow up and you have your own kids, you're gonna understand. You're like, damn.
You understand that? You understand?
Yeah. It's like that Professor Oak thing. It was like, there's a time and place for everything. Like, that's that time and place.
Slowly
That's so
learning,
interesting.
leveling up in life, man.
Yeah, you never stop learning.
I haven't met her, but she's so cute. I've seen her on Instagram. She's so
She's
cute.
very cute. She's
She does look like you, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Do you
that's
see
what-
that or no?
Yeah, I see it. I told Laura, I was like, man, you carried her for 9 months just for her to come out looking exactly like me. Like, my bad. I had nothing, or I did have something to do with it, but
everything but those eyes.
yeah, I guess that's the most important part, and she didn't get it.
Oh, she doesn't have your eyes?
Mm-mm. Nope.
No.
She got Laura's caca brown eyes.
Damn.
That's what I call her. But nah, they're beautiful.
Everyone offended. Charge up. No.
Hey, my
She's
bad,
gonna listen
bro,
to
you know.
this when she's older.
It's not my fault the Lord didn't bless y'all.
Right? The green eyes.
Yeah. But nah, they're still beautiful. Brown eyes are beautiful.
To the, you already said it. I'm not kidding.
The what?
too
Nah,
late.
she said you can't take it back now. Everyone's offended at this table. Nah. I guess we'll start with one of Ruben's questions. I know I wanted to ask one of them. What are your current priorities in this part of life, and why?
They could probably
Which
just
is, I
answer
think,
that.
is interesting because, like, what were they before, and now that you have a kid, I'm sure your perspective is like,
Yep.
it ain't the same.
No, it's definitely not the same. One of my biggest priorities right now is, obviously, besides my kid, that's going to be my number one priority until I pass away, probably.
Yeah.
But I decided to go back to school and finish up my bachelor's because I had already gotten my associates, but I mean, I wanted to take that next step because I want to keep moving up in the company that I'm with. And one of my biggest motivations was Olivia, because I mean, yeah, I wanted to do it for me and to have better stuff and like more money for me and Laura, but like now I have somebody like actually depends on me, and I want to spoil, I want to give her everything that I never had.
Yeah.
And so that's my biggest priority right now, is just finishing up school.
What are you studying?
Accounting. I want to get my bachelor's.
Where are you going to school?
I'm actually taking classes at the University of Phoenix because man, they made it so easy. Because I have a busy schedule. I have a full-time job. Having a kid is a full-time job on top of that, and I have a lot of hobbies that I like to do. So I was finding it really hard to keep up with all my classes, taking like 3 or 4 classes at a time. So what this school does is you take one class for 5 weeks, but you go back to back to back to back to back. So you never stop.
Yeah.
So it's been really easy to keep up with everything.
Yeah.
Like, it's one class at a time. Like, if I don't keep up with it, like, that's on me.
Yeah.
Because, I really only need like not even like an hour a day, and I'm set. Like, it's not. They make it super easy. So
Not a sponsor.
Great.
No.
yeah. That's not an ad sponsor.
Not an ad
but
sponsor.
hey, if y'all have questions, let me know. Like,
That's
I'll
funny.
advocate for them because, man, yeah, they made it so easy for, like, I guess adults to go back to school, which is crazy that, like, we're adults.
Because life is crazy, bro. Like,
yeah, there's so much
a
going
lot of
on.
people don't notice, and then
Yeah.
I don't know. It's so weird because I see this time and time again with like a lot of people, and I guess sometimes with my parents now, especially my dad. Like, in their generation, like, work was everything. It was just work, and then enjoy everything when you're old,
Yeah.
And I feel like, damn, my bad. I feel like that's so backwards. Like, when you're older, you can't really enjoy much.
Yeah,
Like, especially if you're
100%.
like an active person. So I feel like, I don't know.
I kinda do
Maybe
get
it's
that,
just
though.
being like a millennial.
I get it,
But it sucks because
Yeah.
I've seen my dad work like 2-3 jobs to try to like get his dream home and stuff like that. But like at the same time, it's now I'm glad that he's like enjoying his life. He travels like all the time,
Yep.
and while he's still like at the age where he can walk. But
Yeah.
I've seen people's like dads and a lot of my friends who's grown up whose parents are still working and they're like 60, and I'm just like, dude, like
you're supposed to be chilling.
your
right now.
kids are good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like I get it. Like
Yeah.
it's
Well, I don't have a kid, so but
Yeah,
you get
like,
that.
I get what like our parents and how they were just work, but like you got to stop every now and then and just take it in, take the little moments in, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can't just be. You got to get out of that routine every now and then. That's the way I like to do it. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I like routine. Cool, yeah, it's good because you know you have a set schedule, set thing. I'm like, all right, this day I'm gonna do.
You're
this,
not gonna
this,
miss
and this.
anything. You're not gonna.
Yeah. But like, you gotta just go with the flow sometimes, and like when stuff
Reset.
happens, reset and like adapt. The biggest thing for me is just being able to adapt. You know, you just
Yeah.
life's gonna throw stuff at you all the time, so you just gotta be able to just take the punches and go with it. But I mean, one day at a time, for sure.
For sure. So is that like what's the thing that when you're going through a hard time, like some words that you would think in your head? Is it one day at a time or?
Yeah, one day, as corny as it sounds, like just take it one day at a time. And then one thing for me is that like I always think about it as like this isn't gonna be forever. You know, like it might be hard right now, but like bro, later on you're gonna look back and like, damn, yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
But, like we're over it. Like we got over it, and you learn from
COVID.
it. Yeah, everything. Yeah. for
Honestly,
real.
yeah. I'm actually glad that I went through COVID,
Mhm.
just because that changed perspective of a lot of things. I
Like,
mean,
what do you mean, like COVID? Like being sick with COVID, or
no, like
just
the whole
pandemic?
year that we lost. You know?
Yeah, I know. I'm only
Technically.
28. I'm not 29.
You're
I'm
right.
28. I get that year back.
I get that year back. But yeah, I mean, we lost our coach that taught us a lot.
Mhm.
Like the reason we're honestly part the athletes that we are now, if anything. And like just so quick, like
From
COVID
one
just
to another,
COVID just takes people. And I guess like my mom lost 2 uncles. I knew them too, but I didn't grow up with them.
Yeah.
They lived in Arizona, but my mom lost 2 uncles like back to back to COVID, and of course, other underlying
Yeah.
like diabetes and high blood sugar and stuff. But we had so much time, which was the crazy part. Like everyone had time, and I don't know, it was really cool. I'm really grateful for it because I think that really set a lot of us back. People who didn't have hobbies were like,
yeah.
what do I do?
Yeah, like set you back, but in
yeah.
a good way. Like you got to explore maybe some stuff that you would have not, even thought about doing like beforehand.
Yeah.
Like it just.
It's just like people who wanted to paint at some point in their lives actually finally had time to give it a shot.
Yeah.
And I think COVID opened up a lot of stuff, and I'm actually really grateful for COVID in a weird way. Not for like the people it took or the damage that it did, but I think it did reset a lot of people. It definitely reset me. Like we didn't play softball. And like that's all we were doing at that time.
Yeah, we didn't do anything.
So,
we were just at home.
Walking the dogs was like our way of going out because I was staying with you for like 3-6 months.
Yo, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Where are you
Watching
staying with
all
them?
the Netflix shows.
My grandma had surgery, and then they told me to stay there one time. Oh, I got laid off or furloughed from work for I think 2 months.
And then they told me to just stay. Like
At
I
home.
literally started a new job, and I went for like 2 weeks, and then I went on vacation because they started me off with like vacation time. So we went to New Orleans, and then I never went back to work. So because they were like, well, the pandemic started and all that, shut everything down. I came back and I started working from home permanently, and then that's when SFL got furloughed, and I was like, bro, just come over.
Yeah, he's
I'm
like,
alright. I'm home. I'm bored.
Because they had an extra room.
Yeah.
And he
We
was
had-
like, just stay here with
everybody
us.
there.
And he's like, I'm at home by myself. I'd rather have you around. And I was like, all right, cool.
So you guys are besties.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
We were watching Netflix. We watched
Sabrina.
a bunch of
We
shows.
watched Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Yeah, the newer
Yeah.
one.
That was funny. Yeah, the new one. And then like they were summoning some like demon in the show.
Oh yeah, some little kids.
Yeah, and we heard in the backyard. We heard like, "Ah!" and I was like, "What the hell's going on?" And me and Jose are freaking out because what's happening on at the TV. and we're looking at his dog to see if his dog's crying because he has
Mm-hmm.
a husky, and the dog's just chilling, like unbothered, and we're like, "What's that noise?" Because it was still going on, just somebody going, "Arr!" And I was like, "What the hell?" And we open the door, and it's kids looking at his dog climbing the fence and just like trying to
It
get
was a
him to
neighbor.
howl.
It was a
Yeah,
neighbor's kid,
the neighbor's
and I was like, "What the?" He was cool. They're not there anymore. I got new neighbors, but I haven't
Really?
met them yet. But that was the wildest one was that one where like the doors were like that one. I can't explain that one. I don't know what happened on that one.
Oh, and someone's banging at the door.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it was
sure.
like the door was like right here where we're at, and like we're in the living room, and we clearly hear like someone banging on the door, but the dogs were inside, and then like there was nothing out there. I don't know what happened. That one was crazy, and we stopped watching that show for like a week, and then
Yeah, we stopped watching. We got a little freaked out.
and
And
we
started
went
watching
back.
something else.
We went back to it eventually. But
Yeah.
that was one of
You guys got spooked.
our wild
Oh,
little
for
moments
sure.
at the house.
For
Yeah,
sure.
it's kind of crazy.
I have another question for you.
All right.
From Ruben's list. What do you think you need less of in your life right now?
Distractions, maybe.
Think you're distracted?
Not necessarily, but there's always something that, like, you know, to steer you off course of what you're currently doing. So I mean, I feel like this goes for everybody, not just me. Just I guess limiting your distractions. There's always something else to do, but I mean, if you have a
Something
goal,
more productive.
Like
Yeah.
utilizing the most of your time.
yes, yeah, because I can get really
I struggle with that too.
lazy and lethargic.
Yeah, like if
Because,
I could take a
like,
nap or wash the dishes,
Yeah,
I'd rather
exactly.
take a nap.
Why would I? Yeah, why would I not take a nap? But yeah, it's got to be that. But I mean, ever since, you know, I had a hard time like focusing and like struggling with it a lot. I always did when I was a kid, but I was like, whatever. Everybody does this. But then I went to the doctor and got checked, and it turns out I had ADHD, and I never even knew. So like they've been giving me medication for it, and like that's helped me a lot, like to stay on track and like limit those distractions. But I mean, it's not gonna help you 100%.
Yeah, yeah.
Your part as
it's
well.
still mental. Like you
Yeah.
still gotta want what you're.
Yeah, for sure. So it's definitely that's definitely something that I gotta limit is those distractions because I'm like, ooh, especially when I'm doing homework, because I do homework and I work. And I also play video games in the exact same room. It's my office. My little man
I relate.
cave.
Yeah.
What do you play?
So right now, I've just been grinding on Call of Duty.
Maybe me too.
On zombies.
Oh, I don't play zombies.
Yeah, that's the only thing I play. I don't play
Okay.
any multiplayer, so I just been playing zombies.
Well, I was playing ranked, but they took it off, and they're gonna add it to
Dang,
the.
nah, I'm not that good.
No.
That's probably why I play zombies because I don't want to get.
I just don't like zombies because you can't die. It's just too much pressure. Like once you die, you just start over, right?
Oh yeah. You
Yeah.
lose all your stuff and you gotta like get your backpack and your armor
cool.
and all that stuff. So,
That's
yeah.
really
but it's
I'm a-
fun though.
I'm
Yeah, I
a-
play with good people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you playing Modern Warfare 3?
Yeah, I
Me
play
too.
that one.
Yeah, I feel like I'm the opposite. I can't.
You hate COD.
No.
Well, that for sure.
That's for sure.
Being in your room.
Yeah, I can't be in my room, dude. If I'm in my room or if I'm playing like FIFA or any video game for longer than 2 hours, I need to I should be doing something or I should be out
Yeah.
like with somebody doing something. Like I can't be in my room. And then I don't know. I guess my mind's always on like go. That's why whenever I pull up to like parties or events, it takes me a while because I'm on go. You know, in my head, I'm
No,
like,
that's false. You were hella early to Friendsgiving.
huh?
That's false. You were hella early to Friendsgiving. You remember?
That's what I'm saying. No, but it takes me a while to like
To get there?
mentally speak
mentally.
socially. Because
Okay,
when
so
I
you were
got
an
there,
hour
you
early.
asked me, "Do you want to look at the house?" And I was like, "Oh, sure." But it's because like in my head, I'm
You know
like,
what? I
"Who's
did
gonna
notice
be
that.
he-" Yeah, it happens every time. It doesn't even matter where I go. Like you have to give me like 20 minutes. Because one, I need to find out if something happens. Where am I gonna go? What am I gonna do? Where's all the stuff? It's just like,
So you're like an overthinker.
oh, 100%.
Yeah.
But like,
'Cause I noticed that, like,
and then
it's
when
always in the
when I
beginning.
meet new people, I kind of like evaluate them, and then
Wow.
I'm like, they're cool. Let me go talk to them. Or they look a little upset. I'm gonna stay away. Like I don't want to.
Give them their space and all that.
Yeah, type like that. So I'm very like observant, and then once there's like a good group of people, I'll be like, okay, I can go here and joke around with them. I can do this, and so then I get social.
That's too much. You just like let loose, you know. Go with the flow.
No, that's just the way I am.
That's what I mean. That's what work well together. Because I'm just like, yeah, I'm like you. Let's go
Yep.
with the flow. Do that.
We would go
You guys have, like, a
somewhere,
good
and this dude
balance.
would automatically just start talking to a random person.
Yeah, I like to make friends.
And then I would
Everybody
just
knows
be
me.
like,
yeah.
and
Everybody
in my
knows
head,
me.
I'm like, is he annoying the guy? Is the guy talking back? You know, and
Yeah.
then if the guy's talking back, then I'll go and talk with
Yeah.
Jose. But I'm always like, I get very aware of my surroundings. I'm always constantly got to do something, find a way to be productive in some kind of way.
Nah, because everybody that knows me knows that I'm really social.
Mhm.
Like, I will make friends with anybody. I don't care who you are. Like, I like everybody.
Like every
So,
time we go to a convention,
Yeah, exactly.
everyone takes pictures with him.
Yep. I just like to be social. That's one of my,
Yeah.
biggest attributes of myself is that I'm very social.
Yeah.
And I'm very outgoing, and I'm not afraid to like go out and do something like that. I love it. I love meeting new people.
Yeah, me too. It just takes me along.
Yeah.
I got to realize that I'm good here. I can be
You're
myself.
safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And everyone
nice.
else. I always got to know, like every time I'm at a convention, I'm always asking, where's this person? Where's that person? Where are they? Where'd they go? Are they okay? And just, I'm always asking because I'm always wondering, like, I'm always make sure everyone's good in that type of way.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the leader in me. Like, I can't
That's
ever,
the dad of the group.
I can't ever get rid of that. It's just who I am. And I'm okay with that. I don't trip about it.
Especially when we would have those house parties when I was younger.
Oh my God.
Those were some good times. But that's why I always made sure everything was straight.
Yeah. When the
Those
cops
days are
would
behind
come.
you because you have a kid now.
Yeah, for sure. No, yeah.
Yeah. No
Definitely.
Halloween parties.
No, man, this was the first year.
We-
Second
we-
year. Oh, last year we
This
still
is the
did
second
something.
year you didn't throw one, but
Yeah.
the first year we almost didn't have anything at all.
Yeah, and then this year we didn't do anything, and it's just because like man,
Just
I
went
was
to
like,
Rafa's.
yeah,
So
we just didn't have. I didn't have time to like set everything up, get all the decorations out. And,
Yeah.
like, stuff. It was too much. So me and Laura were like, nah, not this year.
Yeah.
Maybe when Olivia gets a little older, but no, yeah.
Because one's like the age one is kind of the
You
most
ready
important
for the-
one. Like, you
Yeah,
know,
the
she's-
terrible, what is it? Terrible 3?
twos. It's
Terrible
twos.
twos, but apparently it gets worse when they're 3. So I don't know anymore. I'm just
I
gonna.
think once they're 6, they're a little bit more.
Yeah, I feel like once they become a little bit more independent, it gets a little
Take
easier.
it day by day.
Yeah, for sure. Because every day is something new. It's always
Yeah.
something new. Either she's doing something new, or she's saying something new, or something new is always going on.
You have like 3 more years, but like, are you like mentally even thinking about school, like taking her to school and stuff, or no?
No, I haven't thought about it because I don't really like to think that far ahead.
Yeah,
But I'm sure Laura has 100 million times already, probably.
she thinks about the.
Yeah, she
Sure.
does that. She's
She's like me, but
She's probably already looking up
It
schools,
takes her,
like, where
I
she's
think
gonna go.
it takes her a little longer to get social, but she is very like me. Like she wants to make sure everyone is okay. And it's funny because when we would have parties, she would come to me and be like, "Hey, this is what's going on." If she somehow like couldn't figure it out what to do, or if she knew she couldn't do it alone, she would come to me,
Mhm.
and then I'd be like, "All right, let's do this together." So it was always like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but most of the time, yeah, she's always a step ahead at all times.
Are we good?
It's been 10 minutes? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Imagine that we'd have to start over right now.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why I was like,
No.
yo,
Hey,
what
2
time
times,
is it?
yeah.
I would have told y'all by now.
All right.
So you're very social.
yeah.
Have you ever met anybody? Well, let's do it this way. Let's say creepy experience. Somebody that you met that you're grateful for, and then something like I guess a person that you know, like you meet a wise guy somewhere and he tells you something and you're like, dang, it changed. Like you remember it because it was like so. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, get up the mark on you almost.
Yeah. Somebody who you had like complete stranger leaves a mark on you or tells you something.
So
or,
I
like,
don't think I've ever had that
Who's-
experience.
or just said something to make you feel like if we went to one of the conventions and somebody said something and you're just like, oh wow, like, or just in life.
Yeah.
so what's the best advice someone has ever given
I
you
guess, yeah.
in your life?
That's a good question, man. I've gotten a lot of advice, and I like to take pieces of it, like,
Yeah.
little by little. My favorite piece of advice was, I didn't take it, but it was Pastor Isco. Remember we were all behind the fire?
Oh my gosh.
He told us, everybody, he ran around the whole thing. It was a bunch of us. It was me, you, Carlos. There was a couple guys
Yeah,
over there.
it was this guy who wanted to be our youth pastor, but was flat smashed out drunk when
Yeah.
we met him, and he
Didn't
tried
it-
to.
fast forward a little bit, he never became our youth pastor for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But I remember we were all telling him, this was like when we were real young. I think we were still in high school, maybe just fresh out.
Yeah.
And he went around asking everybody what we wanted to do, and he got to everybody. So Carlos was like firefighter or paramedic. I can't remember which one he said, but I think you said the same thing.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a police officer. And somebody else said something else, and he was like, he called us the dumb.
He said we're all idiots.
Yeah, but the P word in Spanish.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, dang. He was like, why would you go for something that's not gonna make you money? Blah blah blah. And I guess what I took from that was it's not always about the money. It's what's gonna make you happy.
Yeah.
So I guess it was advice that he was giving, but I didn't take it directly as he meant it.
You saw it the other way.
The way
around.
that I interpreted it. And I kind of turned it back on it. I didn't tell him anything. We all just laughed.
We all just laughed.
Yeah.
This dude was like drunk as hell.
Yeah, but the way that I took it is man, so for some people, a job is a job, and it's there for money and all this, but it shouldn't be that way.
No,
money is important and all, but it's not everything.
Definitely, we've gone through that because we've worked together for years now, and then finally we went our own ways.
Yeah,
but yeah, there was a time in our lives where it was me and Jose, and if one of us wasn't there, the other person had to be there. We were the only two.
We ran that dealership.
Yeah, we were the only two people who could do our job.
Yeah.
And one other person, but
Wait,
her job was
dealership
so
what?
important.
Yeah, it was at the dealership.
Yeah, so we just coding, I guess, tickets.
Coding tickets. But man, while we were there, at that point, we were just coding tickets, making sure techs got paid and all that stuff. But at one point, we could do everything in the service department.
And we would have to sometimes because our managers would disappear.
Yep.
Wow.
It was interesting, but glad I'm out the dealership life.
Yeah, no.
Because I like my little 8 to 4 schedule, Monday through Friday, weekends off.
Yep,
I love it.
Yep, listen to this. If you're thinking about working at a dealership,
don't do it.
My 100% opinion is do not do it.
No.
I don't care if you're a tech, go somewhere else.
It's good money, don't get me wrong, but you can get stuck.
You can get stuck, you're going to get comfortable.
Yeah.
And you're going to get comfortable hating it. And I think that's the worst thing you can do at a job is hate the job but be comfortable with it. I don't think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I used to think that was the only way to go for a while. You're going to have bullshit everywhere.
Yeah.
But
it's which bullshit do you want to deal with?
Yeah. And then I got to this job and I'm like,
that's cool.
I'm cool as hell.
That's
I'm chilling.
That's kind of how I am right now too. It's because I didn't go job to job. I didn't go one place for a couple months and leave, go to another place now. But I went to a lot of industries. So then I started on the movie theater. I don't count because that was my first job. I was fresh out of
Starplex.
Starplex. That's RIP. It's not even there anymore.
Neither is the AMC.
Nope. I think it's just a building now. There's nothing there.
Yeah.
But that was my first job, and then I worked in the food industry for a while.
Oh yeah, you were Chef Boyard Jose.
Yeah, that's where I learned how to cook a lot of stuff.
Wait, where'd you work?
It was the Keg Steakhouse. There's only one now. They closed all of them except for the one in Arlington.
Oh,
but you worked in Plano?
Yeah, I worked at the one in Plano before 635 was built too, and it took me an hour and 20 minutes to get there from Irving. It was ridiculous.
How old are you, Jose?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm 29.
Okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you better be 30.
I know. It's creeping up on me. I feel it in my knees.
Oh, dude. Tell me about it.
But
are you 29 too?
Yeah, we're the same age.
We're the same age. I'm older by a month and a half.
Andy, how old are you?
Me?
Yeah.
21.
How old do you think I am?
How old are you?
Are you 26?
Bro, why are you trying to expose
24?
Me?
24? At least 24.
Bro, can you see I'm trying to get a steak from...
Oh, yeah.
The cake went to the restaurant website.
It's super popular in Canada. It's a Canadian restaurant. But that's the only one left. It's the one in Arlington.
How old are you, Andy?
Yeah, how old are you?
I'm guessing you're 22, 23.
No way, he's 22.
That's about correct.
Yeah.
23?
Yeah. He's a little baby.
Wait, you're 23?
No, I'm 25.
You're 25?
No.
No, he's not.
How old are you?
21.
You're not 21.
Dang.
You're older than her?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I was born in 02.
Oh my
I was born in
god.
2000.
So you're 23?
The good years.
When's your birthday? What's your sign?
What's my sign?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I mean...
Hold on.
I think it was like
Blood, get out of here.
Doing
sign?
finger.
When's your birthday?
November.
November? So I just passed. Happy late birthday. What day?
What day?
Yeah.
Well, you better figure out my sign.
Yeah.
I think I'm a Scorpio.
That explains a lot. Just kidding. I have no idea what that means.
Just curious.
I think that's what it is.
I like
11.
Scorpios.
Hey, as soon as we're done with this episode, run.
I know.
About to bring out the book on you.
No, I'm
This is
not.
what you are. No, I'm playing.
Bust out the crystals.
Bust out the crystals. Nah,
You're
you
a
don't,
Sagittarius.
you don't mess with crystals. I'm an Ophiuchus. I already talked
No,
about
I
it. already
don't.
What
told
does
you
that
about it.
even mean?
He told me that a long time ago. I forgot what
I'll
that
look it
means.
up.
Pretty much the stars changed. Like they shifted and created a new sign. But apparently people who follow
It's a
quote
bunch
quote
of hoopla.
people who
What's your
follow
source,
the stars quote quote don't want to follow the current stars. They just want to go with the old
No way.
stuff.
What's your source?
Huh? Science?
No, what's your source?
That's not science.
That's not science.
Yeah, it's
It's astrology.
Astrology.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
but like,
man,
what's your
I had
source
no
though?
moment.
I mean, I can't look it up now. This was years ago. But the stars shifted at some point and
I
created
get
a
it,
new
yeah.
sign.
Something
Stars
like
don't
that.
stay in place forever.
The Big Dipper.
Yeah,
does.
but like, why would you change
The
signs?
North
though?
Star. Huh?
I think the sign is based on like how the stars were when you were born.
Because the way the stars align. It
But if they
created a new
change after
symbol.
you were born, that doesn't really matter. It's about the. how
Well, I
they
think
look.
it's because
Wait,
what
what?
happened was that I did hear something like that before, and then what happened is that the dates, like the ranges,
Mm-hmm.
got shortened. So
The
like
ranges got shortened to introduce the new
yeah, so like people's ranges were like.
So what's your sign?
screwed up.
one. Ophiuchus, a snake
I've never
wrestler.
heard of that.
What? I never.
It's
heard
because
that
you
either,
look
but,
you look
like,
at old stuff.
No, you're a Sagittarius. That's what you are.
I'm a bagatarius.
Get
Get
out of here.
here.
That was good. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm a cilantro. All right, don't ever trip again. All right.
nice.
You're a Sag.
Hey yo, stop exposing me. Close that window.
Nah,
it's like an
there it
overspill.
is.
Oh, it is right there. You're a cactus.
He's right.
Ophiuchus
It's new.
are the two new.
You're a Pikachu instead of whoa.
You said whoa, okay.
Pikachu's.
Ophiuchus.
Dang, how you feel?
I can't even see it.
It says
Oh,
the origins of Ophiuchus. Oh, there's another one now.
yeah.
The stars
I don't
shifted
know.
again.
I have to research because this is just
Oh.
one website, but I've seen
What are you
like
doing?
I
other
have
stuff.
no clue what I'm doing.
But anyways, let's get off this horoscope.
So you
topic.
are a. So you're 23. 2, 3.
Actually, I should be 22, actually.
22,
No.
22 and a half.
Yes.
Because you're born 2000,
Yeah.
you're 23 years old. Dude.
Unless your birthday's coming
like
in a
Oh,
week.
wait.
yeah.
I'm 23 and a half.
I'm 23. I think I'm
23 and
yeah.
2 quarters.
Wait, so next year you'll be 24? Goodness.
Yeah.
No, I'm scared of turning 25 because I feel like once you hit 25,
That's your peak? Thanks, we're already at.
Yeah, I mean, you're right.
Just wait till you get there. It just keeps
That-
getting pushed
that's
back.
how it goes.
You're like, wow, I could still run.
yeah.
Fuck, all right, let's keep going.
that sounds terrible.
Huh?
That sounds terrible.
To run?
You're like
No,
not even
to like
that
think
far.
like, oh my
The
gosh, I can
struggle
still
that
run.
you run? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's tough.
Hey,
You're not far from 25.
I'm 4 years from it, but yeah.
Yeah, that's good though.
You're 2 years from it.
Must be
You're,
nice.
you're gonna survive
Yeah, I know,
longer
right?
than us.
You're closer to 25 than I am, so
Yeah.
you're gonna tell me what it's
you're
like.
gonna survive. Like, is there a cutoff year or something?
Oh,
He's like, you're gonna survive longer than us.
Yeah.
Is there a cutoff year?
she's younger.
You never
But
know.
wiser.
I'm wiser.
I'm wiser. You said she's younger, but I said I'm wiser.
I believe that.
This is call me old.
You're not old. You're not old. You're not old yet.
Yeah, I know.
We're old, Jose.
Nah,
That's what
hell
she's saying.
nah.
That's what she's saying.
I'm
Nah,
No, you guys
we're
aren't
so young.
old. You guys aren't old. You guys are
I
just-
know we not old because my mom and Jose's mom be out there wilding until like 3 a.m. or traveling to Houston every other weekend or
Yep.
going
Going
to
to
Mexico
Mexico.
spontaneously.
That's living life. That's not.
Old people don't live life. They stay at home and on a wheelchair
Damn.
or cry about their
Oh, you're
backs.
talking about like the elderly. Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna
That
make
is
it. I'm gonna tell you right
old.
now, I'm not gonna make it that far.
Yes, you are.
No.
What's the point? Anyway.
Maybe, you know. I've already gotten run over by a jet ski. I could probably
Damn.
survive
Oh
anything at this
my
point.
gosh.
You have to survive. You have a daughter.
That's true.
You need your dad.
I can't be doing dumb stuff no more. That's probably
No more jet
that's probably
skis.
been one of the hardest things that I can't just go and do whatever I want like that. Like not that I can't like I'm stuck at home or whatever. Not like I can't like.
But you got to think about the
Yeah.
consequences to
Yeah,
the
like
actions.
I wanted a motorcycle for the longest. I don't think that's gonna happen. But
Could you go right now and buy one?
no.
No.
Or it'll kick me and the motorcycle out.
Go sleep on the motorcycle.
yeah. Go
It's
eat that
raining.
motorcycle, yeah. Nah, I couldn't do stuff like that anymore. I mean, I can. I mean, I'm still gonna ride jet skis and stuff. That's not gonna stop me. But probably not gonna be doing what I was doing on the jet ski anymore. But yeah, it's part of growing
That's what
up.
kids
I guess.
do.
Yeah, those you youngins.
What's your favorite memory?
My favorite memory? Well, you're asking for too much because I can't even remember what I had for dinner like 2 days ago.
Isn't
I
that
mean, I feel
something
like-
you can just remember that you enjoyed, a gift you got, or a birthday that you had, or
A lot of things because I like to enjoy every moment like equally. So
tell
like,
us one of them then.
oh, I mean, I guess today would be one. Like, I mean, it's not a memory. Well, I guess it is a memory because it happened already. But since I like to enjoy everything the same, like today, I was really hungry, so I went to Taco Bell and I got a Mexican pizza, and I loved it. It was great. Yeah, Taco Bell and Andy. But like, it was great. But that's the same. I get that same feeling when I'm like, whenever I get like a gift from somebody.
You're just
like,
generally a happy person.
yeah, always. I don't like to be sad, and if I am sad, then like I find ways to fix it.
Yeah, problem
Like,
solving.
I'm not gonna stay there and be sad because what is that gonna do to me? Like, I know I wish everybody was like that, but not everybody is like that.
it's not the same.
That's just how I'm wired. Like, if I'm sad or if like I'm feeling some type of way, like I
You're
gotta
not
find
just
a way
gonna
to
sit
fix
in
it.
Yeah,
Nah, I'm gonna go like, all right, let's do something else, or like let's see what we can do to fix this problem. So like for me, like happy memories are like they're always like I have a lot of happy memories because of everything. I find the happiness in every little thing. Doesn't matter what it is. Whether like
That's
cool,
such a good
I
quality.
found a good quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it is because I don't like to be sad. It's not fun. I like to have fun,
Yeah.
and being sad for me is not fun.
No, that's not me. Like when something kills my mood, it's hard for me to like get back up there, because now my mood is killed. You know.
Yeah, that's true. But then like you just got to go back up there.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to find ways to get back up there because
Yeah.
you enjoyed that time when you were up there, right?
Something
Yeah.
you'll learn when you're 25.
Yeah, once you hit the 25 peak, you learn a lot of wisdom.
No, I'm kidding. But yeah,
But I guess to answer your original question, like a favorite memory from like the past would probably have to be when I first went back to Mexico after like 20 some years. Because I came to the United States when I was like 4, 5, and for the longest time up until I think I was like 24, 25, and
yeah, I think so.
I got my residency and I was able to go back to Mexico, and then it was just weird. Like I was really happy, but I was really
You're not-
weirded
you're
out
not
at the
from
same
here?
time. No, I was born in Mexico.
Okay, I didn't know
I was born in Monterrey, and so it was just weird going back because like I had vague memories of when I was a kid, like about everything.
Like
was.
foggy.
Yeah, but when I got back, I was just like, whoa.
It was like memory unlocked.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I remember that. I remember this, and like stuff just kept coming to me. But like that, one of my favorite memories was seeing one of my uncles that I hadn't seen since I left. Because he'd never been able to come over here. My other uncles, they come and go all the time.
Yeah.
So it was like I hadn't seen him in literally like 20 years. Yeah, it was like 20 years.
Probably.
And so that's one of my favorite memories. Is just
That's
like
a good
how
memory.
I felt in the moment when I got to see him.
Like pure joy almost.
Yeah,
like,
it was emotional. I was happy. I was like I wasn't sad or nothing, but like you know when you're like super happy, you
Yeah,
cry.
because
and
it's
stuff
like
that.
something where you're like,
Yeah.
you might not ever see him again type thing.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
didn't think I would ever see
Things
him
could have
again.
gone another
Yeah.
way, you know?
Yeah, and it was just really
It's
cool.
a good memory.
So that's something that I guess I can think back to.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's a good memory. That's a good memory.
What's yours, S? Psych, it's not your interview.
Dang.
I'm kidding.
She's an op, bro. She's
Cheers.
an op against me,
I'm
bro.
kidding. Okay, if you weren't
Friends like that, you don't need no enemies, boy.
if you weren't in your current profession, what would you be doing?
I always wanted to be a cop.
Okay, so
So-
like if like money didn't matter or anything like that, you'd be a cop.
Yeah. Yeah. I do love what I do now, though. So, but if I wasn't doing this, and it's weird that I say that I love what I'm doing because a lot of people when they hear accounting, they're like, "That's boring as hell."
Yeah.
And it is. It's not. It's not exciting. It's not super like.
Do the same thing over like every day or over and over, or is it different?
I mean, it's the same processes, yeah, and it's just
Numbers don't lie, though.
Yeah, numbers don't lie, and that's why I love it. There's always a solution to any problem that comes up with accounting.
Numbers
Because
don't lie.
numbers will always leave a trace, and like it's cool. I like how numbers work, and like how literally the whole world's economy is or at least the United States economy, which is crazy, is like controlled by a couple, or not a couple. There's a lot of Excel spreadsheets. Literally, all of my job is on Excel spreadsheets. I do everything in Excel, and it's just cool that like, whoa. Because no matter how high you go, of course, there's accounting systems that you use and stuff like that to keep track of other stuff. But like,
it all goes back to Excel.
Yeah,
Excel's the like backbone of.
So if you ever need to take any Microsoft course, Excel, always take it. But to go back to the original question, I want to be a cop. Yep, I wanted to be a homicide detective. So I wanted to. That's what I wanted to do.
Wow.
Because I'm thinking like that's scary.
Yeah, and
to like want to be, not want to be, but like, you know,
it was just
be
something
okay
exciting
to be in that environment.
See, we know that Val is scared of a lot of things. What are you scared of?
Wait, why do you say that? I actually am, but how do you know that?
Because you don't want to watch those scary
know
movies.
you.
You don't want to go no ghost hunting. You don't want to do nothing. And
Well, yeah,
you
those are all scary things.
And
Those sound cool,
then
though.
a job is scary.
To be a cop and
I
investigate.
mean, yeah, especially in Dallas, bro. I'd be scared if I was working.
But you are right. I am scared of a lot of things.
What are you scared of?
Nothing, man. I'm not scared of anything.
Okay, let's go deep. What are you scared of? Like, you know.
No, you know how even people are like, "Oh man, well I'm scared to be alone." No, I'm not scared of anything.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Like not scared
Nothing
of like.
brings me fear. Like nothing like that. Like I don't know. Like it's.
If like Olivia grows up and doesn't want to be with you, like she.
And then I did something that's probably warranted.
Well, wouldn't that like kind of like make you, like I don't know,
No,
fearful?
because I don't think about stuff like that that far off in the future. So like I live in the moment. So
The
like,
correct answer was I'm scared of losing Laura. That's the correct answer.
Oof! Look at that. She is the op. Yeah. I'm afraid to lose Laura. Laura is very important.
No, Andy's gonna have to cut that, and we'll just make that your answer.
No, we'll leave it in. She'll appreciate.
She'll appreciate you.
Genuine I am.
No, I know
I am
she
being
appreciates me
amusing.
right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so.
She's gonna send you a DM after this. I mean, she hears it. She'll be like, "Thanks, girl." But no, I mean, of course,
That's
like
so funny.
that's not a fear, because like unless she dies, then I guess it's like, oh dang.
Because you don't see.
But like if I
anything-
lose Laura, I probably did something stupid. Because like I know Laura's my ride or die, and so like I know she ain't going nowhere because I'm not going nowhere. And
Oh my
like,
God, so how about you tell us how you guys met?
I slid in the DMs.
Did you really slide in the
Heck
DMs?
yeah, I slid in the DMs. Like
Her
3
phone
times.
said bling bling.
Yeah, I slid in the DMs. I think I had just graduated and she was a senior, and we had a lot of mutual friends like in school. We went to the same middle school and the same high school, and we never once crossed paths.
That's
It's crazy.
crazy, yeah.
And we had a lot of mutual friends. Esopho being one of them.
So when did you guys start dating? At what age?
I was
19
and she was 18.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She
It's like
she
10
was
years.
a senior. Huh?
10 years, about 10 years.
Yeah. It'll be 10 years?
I think it's already.
I think
It's
it's already
it
been
was
10.
2014. It was she's gonna look January 19th of 2014 was the date that we
She's
started.
gonna be home, but it was 13.
Dang. I remember the year though, but nah. So it's been 10 years almost. And yeah, I slid in the DMs, and I don't remember what it was. I think another mutual friend of ours was talking about going to Comic-Con or something like that, and we're all supposed to go dressed as something like we're gonna do Power Rangers, but we're just gonna wear the shirts. We never even went, but that's beside the point.
Whack.
Yeah, and so then like I was like, oh dang, this girl's kind of cute. And so like I started talking to her, and then I slid in the DMs. It didn't go nowhere. It took me, like, persistence was key. It was the third time where I asked her like out to eat or something, to go on a date, and it was the third time. And after that, I was like, you know what? If she still blows me off after this, then oh well, it is what it is. We'll just move on. But no, the third time she was like, all right, let's go. And we went to Uno, bro. That was my favorite place to go to. She hates it now, and I'm like, bro, how do you hate it? That was her first date. But yeah,
you took her to
I
an
think it's
Asian
because-
buffet.
bro, I was broke. That's a lot of food.
No, you could have done Whataburger.
Nah, I love that place. That place is special to me.
Yeah,
loved it.
Uno, he loved Uno.
I loved
dude,
Uno,
yeah.
and I think that's why she doesn't like it anymore. Because like every time it was my pick, like we going to Uno.
Sal
Yeah,
loves Uno.
only-
I
I love that
The
place.
only
It's so
time-
good.
The only time I would ever go to Uno was when I was with him.
They have carpet in there. It's so weird to me.
What? All the restaurants have carpet.
No, do they? No. they
Fancy
don't.
ones?
I don't
We'll
think
get back
they
to
do.
you on
Yeah,
that.
we'll do some research. All the Chinese restaurants or buffets that I've been to have carpet.
Yeah.
Well,
think
yeah,
you're
I
right.
guess that's what I mean though. Like, I don't know. It's weird.
I guess.
But I've been there and it was good. But like, it's been like over
The
10
best
years.
buffet I've ever been to.
So when did you know like the aha moment? Like, oh, I'm in love with this girl.
Man, he don't remember this stuff.
I don't.
You don't?
You opping on,
You know,
potting
that's
on
This
him.
is another video. There's a video on TikTok that we were just watching like yesterday or the day before, and it's some like girl that comes into like her man's room and he's playing Call of Duty. And he's over there like about to get killed and stuff, and like she comes in asking all these questions. He's like, "Huh? I don't know. I just knew." That's me. I just knew. I don't know. I just knew.
No, I'm just curious because
Yeah.
I feel like I mean I love love, so I'm just curious.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know. I wish I could tell you, but like I'm not a very deep person. I just I had that connection that I was like, oh, you know what? Maybe she the one, and she turned out to be the one. So, yeah, I don't know.
I
when
wonder
the exact
we should have her on the
moment
podcast and interview her because if I were to ask her like,
was. She'll probably tell
is
you.
what I'm saying.
Oh man, it's like a movie.
Oh
She
yeah,
gonna
she remembers
every-
what I was
scene
wearing.
by scene. He
What?
came in with the Rangers t-shirt.
Nah, I came in looking good for that when I picked her up.
I'm not talking about Uno.
Oh.
I'm talking about when she fell in love.
Every other date, I pull up with a jersey. That's me. I pull up if I'm not going anywhere like fancy. You're gonna either see me
Uno
like
China
this.
not fancy, bro.
Well, I know, but I'm saying like now like, when we go on dates, and she looks. I always ask her like, "So how you dressing?" Because that then determines what I want. Because if we're just
Yeah.
going out to eat, to me going out to eat, I can just go like this.
Yeah.
I'm not going to wear fancy, or I would
Yeah.
throw it on a jersey. But she's over there in like some heels and boots,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "You look way too good for me to go like this to look like Adam Sandler." So I gotta change
Yeah.
it now. So I always ask her like, "Do I have to wear pants?" And if she says yes, that means she's gonna dress nice. So I gotta wear pants. I'm always in shorts. It don't matter if it's 30 degrees outside. I'm in shorts.
And then shorts with his ice cream cone and his Ice Age CD in his pocket.
Always, bro.
Always.
Gotta
You
stay
know him so
strapped.
well as besties.
Yeah.
What? Oof. That's crazy. Did you done asking him questions about love?
I mean, I guess so.
I mean, you can go ahead.
No,
You
no,
keep going.
No,
I
that's
can
all I
try to
had.
keep answering.
He's gonna-
No, no.
He's gonna try to keep answering. That's
That's
crazy.
dates.
I mean, I can ask you something.
So,
How
He does this every question.
do you want your kids to perceive you?
I want them to perceive me as somebody they could always come to. Like, I want to be like, I don't care how bad you messed up, but I want you to be able to come to me and, like, tell me, like, hey, Dad, I did this, this, and this. How can we fix it, or can you help me? I don't want her to be afraid, no matter how hard, how much she messes up or how big the mistake is. I don't want her to be afraid to tell me. I want her to be like, oh, man, this is going on. I don't know what to do. I want her first thing, like, for her to think of is, I need to call Dad to help me out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, I didn't really have that growing up. And, of course, my mom was always there. Don't get me wrong. My mom was always there, but, man, she had her hands full. And so I always wanted, like, my kid to be able to come to me for help and not be afraid.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't care. Like, I'll be mad, but, like, there's time to be mad later. Right now,
Yeah.
let's fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's say one day she grabs the car without asking and she, like, goes into a ditch or something. I don't want her to be like, oh, my God, I can't call my dad because he's going to freak out. No,
Or
I
we
want
hit
her
a
to call
tree.
me so I can go help her, and then we get home, then we go home.
And then you're grounded.
And then you're grounded. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to just be like, oh, yeah, I'll fix all your problems with no consequences. No, there's going to be consequences, but
Yeah.
I want her to have that trust and then, like, I guess, like, that bond that, like, she can always come to me no matter how big the mistake is.
Yeah. That's good.
We used to always take your mama's whip.
Always. Whipping it to, man, I was always
That
riding around in a van, in the trap van.
Bruh. If we weren't on the cover of Kendrick Lamar's album, I don't know who was.
That was crazy.
We had that van, that little minivan.
We would strap it up with, like...
The first time I
bunch
ever
of us.
drove was in that minivan.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
at
'cause I lost my
Hurricane
glasses.
Harbor. He went down a slide. His glasses came out while he was going down the slide. He said, I have a job interview, and I can't drive. I need you to take me there. And I've never driven before in my life.
So he's never driven.
And I was
And
like,
of course, he's never driven on the highway. So
Oh
I
my
was like, well, you got to get
God.
on or else we're going to die. I can't drive back.
yeah, because he's blind.
Because I didn't know I had a job interview. I had my phone in my locker. This was the interview to freaking
to Starflex.
Starflex.
Yeah, it was his first job interview, so you get like real nervous.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
real
like,
important.
you're like, I have to go.
I couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
I was literally like this the whole interview because I didn't know.
Yeah.
My accent's so bad. Like,
Did you drive?
Yeah, I had to.
You had no
Were you
choice.
scared?
So what happened was, we were with one of his other friends, and his other friend's like, "Oh, I drive my dad's truck all the time. I'll drive." And Jose's like, "No, I don't trust you. He's driving." And then I was like, "Well, can't be scared because if I'm scared, I don't know. I feel like if you're scared during like a situation like that, more can go wrong. Like you need to be very confident." And so he was like, "No, he's driving." And then I was like, "Well, okay." like I can't say no now because they both had a job interview.
It was the same day, same time.
Yeah.
When I pulled up to the interview with a tank top, some swim trunks, and some water shoes.
Yeah.
Did you get the job?
Yeah, I got the job.
Yeah, you got the job.
I mean, it was a movie theater. Like, we want me to go in a suit?
That's true.
You're going to get however I come in.
Yeah, I remember going on the highway and I was like, when I first got in the car, I was like, which one's the gas pedal and which one's the brake? I think that was like my first question.
I was over there like
driven
this,
before.
like, is that one? That one. I couldn't
That's
see.
so scary.
You have to do what you got to do. Like
No, I would have been like, I'm sorry, you're missing your interview.
Nah, that's a full real.
But it's also funny because he drove there.
Oh.
Yeah, so like, we didn't. At some point, I was gonna have to
Someone
drive
was gonna
back.
drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, whatever. You gotta do what you gotta do. That day was hilarious.
That was a good time. Yeah, I remember that.
Why's your thing red?
It is? I mean, I can still hear it. You can see it. It's still going up.
Oh, that's weird. Mine's green.
So, you ready for another question?
Yeah, shoot.
So, I noticed when you walked in, bro, you got glitter on your face.
Oh, yeah. About that. Nah, I was putting up. So our whole theme for Christmas this year is Grinch. So we had these green curtains, were like in the living room,
Yeah.
to go out to the backyard. But it looked weird because it was like just plain green, and I was like, it needs red somewhere in there. So we bought this like tinsel. I don't know what it's called. It's that stuff you put on the Christmas trees. That like green stuff.
Oh, okay. I know what you mean.
So we bought that, and it has like glitter on it, and it has like these little lights that are attached to it. So I put it all around the
door.
the door frame, so that way it stands out a little bit more than just green.
Okay.
And that's what it was. And I had it was 16 foot, and I was on a little step stool, and I was like, I don't want to step on it, so I just literally put it around like a scarf.
Oh my God.
So that way, like I could hang it up as I went, so it wasn't like dragging.
Yeah.
So that's how I got. I didn't even notice. Good catch.
Yeah.
Oh, I do see it now. I didn't
It's on my
notice
shirt.
until
I didn't notice it was on my shirt either.
Yeah, I didn't notice.
Yeah, he's got it on his forehead, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all over. It was all over my face.
Have you set up your Christmas tree already?
Oh yeah, it's been set up.
Did your kids help you?
No, she destroys it. Well, she doesn't
Oh.
destroy it, but like she wants to take off all the
Ornaments?
ornaments off. And that's what I was talking about earlier. Is where like I tell her not to do something, and she just laughs and smiles and does it anyway. I'm like, you little shit, get over here.
Have they made of plastic or like?
Yeah, we bought the ones that are like plastic. We didn't.
Oh,
I don't
baby
think we
food.
have any
Because you don't want
glass
her to,
ones.
like,
Because I already knew right off the bat she would chunk it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she has to throw things.
Mm-hmm. She's gonna
It's
play
so
softball
funny.
or something.
Yeah, she's gonna throw
So like you already know like what they're gonna do next, right?
Not necessarily, but like I feel like maybe she's gonna definitely be active. I think because she just looks like she has that like let's go do something. She doesn't like to sit down still, which I know a lot of kids don't, or what kid does, I guess.
Yeah.
But I can tell she's gonna be really active, which is good because I hope if she doesn't play any sports, I hope she at least does like cheerleading or something, so I can go watch the sport.
I mean, that's considered a sport.
Well, yeah, I'm saying like act like she's not playing in the game, but like I can watch the game though. I'm gonna watch her cheer as well,
yeah.
but like I'll be watching a game, watching football.
What
But,
are you gonna like put her in first? Like maybe soccer?
Yeah, probably soccer. It's probably the easiest. Just chase the ball and kick it.
Yeah.
At that age, yeah, it's probably a lot simpler for her. But whatever she wants to do, I mean, even if she doesn't want to do sports, like I'm gonna go to all the recitals if she wants to do like dancing or something like that, or if she wants to do plays. Nothing against plays or theater, folk or all that, but like I would much rather go watch a game than go watch a production. But that's why I hope she's active and does something with sports and not anything else. Because I mean, I'm gonna go because it's important to be there, but I would much rather go watch a game.
So, what's something that you wouldn't want them to get into?
Drugs, alcohol. I mean, whatever they want to do, whatever she wants to do.
What if they drink alcohol?
I drink alcohol.
So what are you gonna tell
As a
them?
minor, though.
I drink alcohol as a minor.
So you would let her?
I mean, I'm not gonna be very happy, but like, it's kind of like one of those things where, like, when I got my tattoos, my mom was like, "And what if Olivia wants one? Are you gonna let her?" Of course. How am I gonna be like, "No, don't do it"? And I'm over here. I can't be like,
alcohol's
tattoos are bad.
though.
I mean, as long as like
It's not permanent though.
it doesn't show.
Alcohol is she's drinking alcohol. No.
I mean, I'm not gonna be like, "Hey," I'm not gonna. If she's over there walking around with a bottle at age 13, and be like, "Yo, okay, we gotta have a talk."
Yeah.
But like, let's say she's like, I don't know, I was drinking at like 14, 15. Not like drinking like,
yeah.
I'm gonna get the 6-pack today, I'm gonna just drink a bit. No, I meant like when we were at parties, like, we'd go to parties and stuff, and like I would drink then. But like, obviously I want her to be responsible, but I'm gonna be a little upset, yeah, but I can't be a hypocrite and not, put myself in her shoes. Like I said, it just goes back to like, I want her to be able to like.
So when she's old enough, she's able to do that stuff.
To drink?
To do anything.
I mean, at one age, at one point, like, I'm not gonna be able to. Even what if I don't want her to do it, she's gonna do it.
That's true.
Yeah.
I have
Can't
a dilemma question, but which one do you prefer? Do you prefer like a moral one or like a hard, difficult one?
Hey,
This
is off
both
script.
of those sound wild. You choose.
We'll start with the moral one, so it's not that difficult, you know.
Mm.
Okay, I'll try to read it, or like paraphrase it. Sorry.
Hey, hold on. Before you start, I go to the bathroom.
Go.
All right, bet.
Should I pause
Yeah.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was it.
Because it's gonna start something new, so I feel like that was a good one. Somebody.
What's the question?
Okay, so basically, Esfel, let's just say Esfel, or your best friend. I don't know whoever your best friend is. They start dating someone. They're basically like you and Laura, long term, everything. And then your friend, you catch your friend cheating on that person, but they didn't tell you, but you just caught them. What are you doing? Are you gonna stay silent about it and mind your business,
Shit,
or?
bro, don't answer the question.
I played the fifth. No, I'm just kidding. I would. That's funny because I think I've had someone asked me this question before too. I think it was Laura, but her question was that if I would tell the girlfriend.
But that's kind of my question. So would you tell the girlfriend or would you mind your business?
No, I wouldn't tell the girlfriend.
Oh,
I would have a talk with him.
And I'm the op?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I would have a talk with that friend and be like, "Yo, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
get your stuff straight." Like, I would have a talk with him, but like, nah, I'm not gonna tell him. I'm gonna mind my business there, but I'm gonna tell him. I'm not gonna stay silent with. Let's say with Esafel.
With him, yeah.
I'm not gonna stay silent with Esafel. I'm gonna let him
Yeah.
know, like, bro, you're messing up. But I'm not. It's not my business to go and tell.
Even if she was like,
Don't matter.
your friend.
My loyalties with him, not with her.
oh, that's crazy. Can't
Called
trust
it.
you. Huh?
I called it.
Yeah, you did call it. He said that you would mind your business.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would mind my business to an extent. Like I said,
kinda-
I would
I
go
get it.
and tell Esafel.
I
Like,
kind of
bro,
get
you
it
being dumb.
because, like, let's say you said something and then she stayed with him, and then now you lose him as a friend because you told him. Yeah,
Exactly.
I kind of get that.
That's what this is your business.
I don't
You
know.
fix it. This is your stuff. You need to deal with it. Why am I gonna get in the middle?
What if he's like, okay, I'll just like.
Well, if he ever does, then that's his conscience that is gonna be on. That's not my relationship. Like,
Yeah, other shit to worry about.
yeah, I got my own relationship to worry about. I'm not gonna go over
That's
there
true.
and get in the middle of something else.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
I mean, I'm thinking about it, and it's like if I had a best friend, it's like, well, would I tell the guy? No, I'll tell her, like, chill,
Exactly. Yeah.
kind of get it.
Yeah, I mean, eventually, well, me as
You
a
better
person,
tell Laura because Laura's your friend.
Oh,
Ooh,
this is.
I was
different.
about to say, but I was his friend first, but I wasn't.
No,
But-
Laura was my friend first.
Yeah, your loyalty lies.
No,
with
no,
Laura.
but like, let's say like this did happen, not with them, but like it happened with somebody else. Because I know them both and I love them both, so it doesn't work here. But let's say Andy was cheating on some girl, right? And yeah, I knew her, but I didn't
Dog.
work. But anyway,
Oh, goodness.
I would talk to Andy and be like, "Hey, man, like it's not right. Like, figure your stuff out." Or I think I will personally just start getting distant, just because like I don't want that person around type thing. You know what I mean? Especially if they don't want to. if they don't want to fix their own errors, whenever an error comes with me, they're not gonna want to fix that either. So what's the point of keeping someone like that around? So to me, it's like I think I would start to get distant, like kind of fade them, like have them fade off.
Like, you do you, man.
Yeah.
Don't drag me in this.
I get that.
But
That
what
was
if like, but like, okay, so let's say like you start distancing like yourself from me, but then like that means I won't be in the Sonder Session crew no more.
Andy, don't cheat on your girl. This is the
Don't be a dog in them streets, and you'll be all right.
Do you have a girlfriend, Andy, or no?
Is there a Mrs. Andy
No.
in the picture?
Is there someone that you like, have a crush on, you trying to get with?
Yeah, she's in the North Pole. Tell him.
Mrs. Claus, my boy?
No.
That's a long.
It's just that, I mean.
So there is. Oh my goodness.
He's in love
Not
with the game.
at
That's
the
why.
moment.
Not the moment.
No.
Have you ever gotten your heart broken, Andy?
No. I haven't.
Oof.
Everything that like had happened for like a good reason. It wasn't like ever a bad thing. It wasn't ever like, oh, she chose some other dude. So it was never like that.
You miss her?
Miss her?
Yeah.
I mean, if like, this isn't even my interview, so.
No.
For real.
You're right. You're right.
Right away for the Andy episode.
We'll save this for your interview.
Dang.
But you guys can ask, because the other difficult one.
No,
I
don't ask
know.
me nothing.
I feel like the difficult one is easier than the one you just gave.
Shoot, let's see what I got.
Oof, okay.
Or what you got.
Okay.
I got you. Oh,
You and your family love the beach and decide to spend a weekend there. Your teenage daughter often gets bored, so you decide to bring your niece. In short, they both go to the ocean or the beach, whatever, and they kind of start, like, I guess, drowning.
Dying?
There were so many scenarios that I was thinking of where you said they kind of start. I was like, where are we going with this?
Okay, do you save your niece first as she is a poor swimmer and will not be able to last as long as your daughter? Or do you save your daughter first because although she's a strong swimmer and may be able to last long enough for you to come back after and save your niece, you can't stand a chance of, or the idea of losing her. So your daughter is a good swimmer, can most likely survive.
Damn, that's messed
Nah,
up.
This is the answer.
Or your niece, the one that, can't
I think
swim.
the niece would be the best question. The best answer.
But then if you save the niece and God forbid something happened to the daughter, it's like you didn't save her first kind of
I
thing.
guess she was.
The way that I see it is, it's either we're all three gonna make it because I'm trying to save both of y'all at the same time, or we all dying.
No, but the question is who you going for first?
Oh, for first, you go for the one that's not swimming.
Yeah.
So the niece.
In a perfect
Yeah.
scenario, I would go for the one that doesn't know how to swim. But the way I would see it is like, well, either we all making it or we all dying. And at that point, I guess it doesn't matter.
So the niece, but that's kind of a hard one though. Cause
That is kind of hard.
Like your daughter, she's a better swimmer, or your niece, she's a bad swimmer.
She's a better swimmer. Why are you drowning? What you doing?
I mean, the ocean's the ocean.
That's a good point, though.
Can't
She's a
outswim the
beast.
ocean. Yeah.
No wrong.
That's true.
That's why I was like, it's kind of a hard question.
That one sucks, yeah. But we all dying.
Dang, Ruben over here asking, he said, has a friend ever stopped talking to you? Do you know why?
He's trying to get messy.
That's what Ruben's question is. I looked at number 9 because that's my favorite number, and that's the question.
Nah, not necessarily. I mean,
Has
I feel
anyone
like
cut you off and you're just like, wait, what? Why?
I don't think so. And if they did, like, I probably never noticed, and I was just like, oh, he's probably doing his own thing.
They're busy, yeah.
They're busy.
What do you
'Cause,
do
like,
if Eswell cut you off? Would you be like, bro, what's going on?
what are we doing? Yeah, well, yeah, for sure. But I mean, even me and Eswell had moments where like we've gotten distant, but we always come back. Like it's never because like, oh, you did something to me or I did something to him. It was more like everybody's got their own lives. Everybody's busy. Everybody got their own. I guess like their likes.
Weird, yeah. Because I think me and Jose have like, we know we get distant, and then we find a way to get each other into either what we're doing or what they're doing.
Yeah.
So if I start playing a new card game and I'm not hanging out with him as much, he'll come over and play the card game with me. Or if he's starting to play a lot of softball and I don't see him, I'll go join the softball team and play with him.
We need
So,
new
like,
players.
I don't know. We'll go out of our way a lot to like somehow be around each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's happened
It always
multiple
goes.
times.
Yeah, it always happens, and like, but we always go back, and it's never like awkward, like, oh hey, dude.
Nah, hell no.
It's always like, yo, where you been? Like, blah, blah. We just have a good time. Like it's like it was like if I saw him yesterday, even though it's been like, let's say like 3 months.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever been
Yeah.
longer than 2 though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think I've ever been cut off.
I mean,
And if
that's
I
Ruben's
did,
question.
and if I have been,
No.
hit me up. What you doing? At me. Nah, just kidding.
Yeah, so you have no grudges. So you're just like,
Nah,
if
life's
someone
too
cut me off,
short
it's
to
on
have
them.
grudges.
Yeah.
I don't like that. So if we got a problem, either we're gonna have problems or we're gonna squash it eventually or something. But I ain't got time for that. I don't have the mental capacity to
Right.
to keep up with that stuff.
What would you tell your, let's say, 19-year-old self?
Bro, keep doing what you're doing.
We made it.
Everything that you sacrificed and that you will continue to sacrifice will eventually pay off. And of course, I'm not where I want to be. This is where I am right now. Is not my end goal, but like looking back and like,
It's a good spot.
yeah, it's not bad at all. Got my own place. Like I've never gone where like, dang, I wish I could do this or I wish I could get this. Like I might not be able to afford it right then and there, but eventually, like I always get. Like Laura says, I'm very spoiled, and like if I want something, I get it.
Just like you, though.
Oh yeah, I'm very spoiled.
That's why we can't go shopping together because I'm always like, bro, if you buy it, I'll buy it.
And then it's off the shelf.
Yeah.
Like 2 of them are coming off.
But yeah, I would definitely tell my 19-year-old self is like, because I don't see like when people make mistakes or when you make a mistake, I don't see that as a bad thing. It's just learning opportunity.
Yeah.
So like those mistakes that I'd made when I was 19 up until now, like they got me to the place where I am right now. So like without those, who knows if I would be in the same spot. So like I wouldn't go back and be like, yo, don't do this, this, and this. Like I'd be like, just keep doing what you're doing. It's gonna pay off in the end. And even right now, like even I'm almost 30 years old. Like in 5 years, I'm gonna look back and be like, dang, it was all worth it.
Yeah.
Like so that's the way that I like to see it.
All right, let's get away from a deep question real quick. I want to know
Oh man.
the first time you went to a convention,
Yeah.
or what is your favorite convention, and what was the most exciting thing about it? Because we've gone to a lot.
Dude, I think it was. All right, so my favorite one has got to be the first one we went to, and that was the one. Was it? That wasn't Frontier. It was.
Was it in Irving?
No, that was the most exciting one.
Okay.
But my favorite one was the very first one because I had never done anything like this before. I had never been to a convention, even though I slid in the DMs with Laura because we were supposed to go to a convention. I never went.
The first one we ever went to?
It was in Dallas, and there was a spot where
Fan Expo. That's
we
right.
played Strikers.
That's right.
At the State
Oh,
Farm.
we did.
At
Yeah,
the
we
State
Mario
Farm
Strikers. Oh, yeah, and I left and came back with a bunch of freaking swords.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was my favorite one because it was my first time. I don't
Yeah.
think I dressed up that time. I think I just went.
Yeah, you went as Captain America, remember?
No, that was a different one.
No, that was the same
at
one
Fort
because
Worth.
he's LARPing.
No, that was at Fort Worth. Because that was after the U.S. game.
You're right.
At
That the
Live.
one you're talking about is the one with R2D2 no head, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That was the very first one. I just went and like it was cool because I had never been to anything like that.
Yeah, I do.
That was my
remember.
favorite one, but the most exciting one was the one in Irving because I got to go on I was part of the.
Oh, Chapulin. And
yeah, I was dressed as
yeah.
Chapulin Colorado.
He went on the cosplay
I was in
tournament.
the cosplay contest.
He went on a stage and did his
But
thing and
that
posed.
thing was rigged because
Yeah.
it was a My Hero con. And
I don't
so,
know
like,
if it was rigged, but we
Well,
we
there
did
was a
not get
preference.
the objectives. That's for
yeah.
sure.
Well, yeah,
They were
for
looking
sure.
for My Hero cosplays.
Yeah,
And
but
him,
like,
he
I was
pulls up.
definitely the people's champ though. I got the biggest ovation in the crowd, and
Yeah.
like everybody.
So many pictures after, like it was crazy.
So
yeah.
like I was the people's champion, but like I didn't get picked, but it was cool. I didn't expect to because like nobody or not nobody, all the Hispanics knew who I was. Well, like the judges and like the people that were competing, they didn't know who I was, which is fine. I went over there because I thought it'd be kind of cool. It was fun. I had never done anything like that before, so it was pretty chill. It was cool. I liked it.
Yeah, we went to a lot.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of pictures. Recently, you took a picture with Jesus.
Oh yeah,
That was crazy.
that was the craziest one. I got a picture with Jesus.
That was
I
wild.
see him.
That was wild. That was just so random.
We're
He
gonna,
just
we're
randomly
gonna have to
pulled.
put the picture that Andy made of me and him in the gates
Oh
Early
yeah,
dates,
and
that
then
thing
we'll
was
put
great.
like a bunch of. We need a bunch of Chapulin pictures.
Yeah.
Sure, we have quite a few somewhere.
Oh yeah, I'm sure we do. Cause
Yeah.
it was a point where we were going to conventions like at least once or twice a month for like a good like 3-4 month stretch, and every single time it was at least like. I wish I could keep like a
Next
track
time,
of how
next
many
time at
times,
WeebCon we'll take.
but it's at least what like 40 times
at least 40 to 50
Yeah.
pictures. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's great.
And
I
like
love
we're
it.
not even there for half of them.
No,
like
yeah.
Ruben was always, or Vontae would always follow you.
Vontae was there,
Yeah, Vontae and Ruben would follow him and just constantly just take.
I need to
pictures.
start like taking pictures with my phone too, like because usually it's their phone and I just.
We
take
can
a
just
picture
start
with them.
taking the extra phone, so you can keep yours and we'll just keep
Oh,
it on.
yeah.
I have the extra Samsung.
Or we
Yeah.
could
Just get all the
We could
pictures.
just vlog you.
Cause it's
Well, we
yeah,
did, but it's like the actual pictures that we want.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd
but
be
we
cool.
can just like
Screenshot.
no, we can just video like picture it. So whenever like we have it, like
Just crop it or
Yeah.
cut it.
yeah, like if we followed you, like I did to Alan and Max,
Mhm.
and like just follow you, like we like.
But you're gonna have to do better camera.
No,
than
yeah, I
what you
know.
did before. You were over there taking
I was
videos
using
of
a
feet.
phone. I was using a phone.
You're
Yeah, I
using
know.
a phone.
Yeah,
We've
I
all
know.
gotten
That's-
better though, man. It was
No, for sure.
stressful for sure though.
Yeah.
Everybody was learning what to do.
Everyone was learning camera angles. Everyone was learning what to do, where to talk, who to ask.
Yeah, but that was fun. That one was the most exciting. So the first one was my favorite. The second one was the most exciting.
I'm pretty sure the next one we'll go to is probably WeebCon.
What
All
is
these
that?
other ones are a little weak.
What is it?
That's not till that's the one we went to in the Gaylord. So
Oh, okay. That one was cool too.
yeah, that one's nice.
Mhm.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't know when it is. It was like October
I don't
or
know.
August or something.
I think it was October.
Anyways, WeebCon 2024. Look for Chapulin de Texas.
Yep. I'll be out there.
But
Full costume.
any questions?
Bro, we could slap like a Sonder Session sticker on your
No, I
back.
think I asked a lot of good questions.
Give me your key people in your life. Give me that. Give me that.
Key people in my life. Definitely my wife, Laura, for sure. That's my right hand woman. Like that's my partner. It's my ride or die. Like if I need help with something, I know I can always go to her. Another one, as corny as it is, and it doesn't matter because it's your podcast or whatever, but like you're a key person in my life for sure too. So I know that I can go. I
Okay.
can definitely go to you. Yeah, it's gonna get sappy. I know I can trust you with anything. If I have a problem, it's not like, oh
Yeah.
damn, that sucks. It's more like, oh man, what are we gonna do to fix it? Or how
Yeah.
can I help you to fix it? I remember that one time I asked you, like, bro, I need $1,000. And you're like, well, I got 500, but I could find another 500. It was for something stupid. I didn't need it. I just wanted to buy a motorcycle. It was one of those, like, I saw an ad on Facebook and I was just being stupid.
I
And
remember,
was like,
yeah,
no,
you
borrow
hit me up
$1,000.
and you're like, I need $1,000, and I was like, I have 500. We'll get Eric to cough up the rest.
Yeah, but we never did it because it was just more like I texted you about something else. After
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
It was just one of those like attention grabber type things. But
Yeah.
like the fact that you were like, well, I got 500 and like we'll make the rest happen. That's like
I was worried. I thought something happened to Olivia,
Yeah.
and I
Nah,
was
it was
like,
just
whatever.
me being an idiot, not trying to, but like I saw a bike, I was like, ooh, $1,000, cool. But like for sure, y'all too.
But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then my mom. My mom's always gonna be a key person because she's always had my back. She's always had my best interest no matter what. And even if I didn't see it at that moment, like
yeah,
looking
Those single
back,
moms, man, they know
but
what's
she
up.
be wild and in a good way though. In a good way. I don't know how she did it. And like my props to all the single moms or single dads out there because it's hard to do it like alone for sure. If it's hard to do it together, then I
Yeah.
can only imagine how it is doing it by yourself.
yeah, long.
And I wouldn't wish that on anybody. But those are my three
Yeah.
key people for sure.
S, Laura, and mom.
Yeah, my mama.
What happened?
Anything?
You want to ask him something?
Ask
If
away,
you got
bro.
anything ready,
Alright.
bro, ask
So-
away.
It's the outro.
You
it's
said
the
your
outro.
key points was,
People.
the first person that you said was Laura, and that is a foul. Anyways,
He'll opt now.
No,
The question is, would you like Laura if she was a worm?
No, she's asked me this dumb question before.
If I'm a burger, I'm gonna eat you.
Will you still love me if I was a worm? No, you're a damn worm.
You
Get
wouldn't
outta
love,
here.
but like
don't
everything
know
in
it's
that
her.
worm. No, but she told you. Like she could. Talk.
She's like, hey, I'm a worm.
Yeah, that,
No, get out of here. I'll flick her off the desk. Get out of here.
It's so mean.
No, I'm not gonna love no worm. What if I was a bird? What if I turned into a bird? I'm gonna eat it. Not in a good
No.
way, you know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
That's so funny. funny.
No. My answer is no.
That's so messed up.
How is it messed up?
Because what if like that worm was Laura? Literally everything.
How
in
would
that
I know
worm-
Okay,
No.
put the worm where it belongs, in the dirt.
No, like Laura told
Look at-
the worm. Like Laura told him, like, "Hey, it's me. Like,
I'm
I'm
like,
Laura."
Okay, well,
That sucks.
nice.
Oh my god.
Like, what do you want?
What am I gonna do with a worm?
Just keep it with you.
No, it's gonna die. I don't know how to
No,
feed
no.
the worm.
That's
What do
so
worms
sad.
eat?
No, it's not.
I think
Sad.
they eat dirt.
Sal said he would still love me if I was a worm.
Yeah, he lying.
No, he's not
He
lying.
can't
He lying. He capping. What you can do with the worm? Nothing. Get the hell
What's
out of
so
here.
sad?
Whoever says yes, I'm telling you right now, ladies, they lying, and they're gonna lie to
Just
you
wait
again.
until he gets a girlfriend. He's gonna be saying yes.
Hell no,
Nah,
bro.
I'm gonna tell you right now. He's
I'm
lying.
gonna laugh
I'm talking about
and
head
be
over
like,
heels.
hell not. No. What am I gonna do with a worm?
Exactly.
What am I gonna do with a
She's like,
worm?
okay, but you wouldn't love me if I was a worm.
No.
I'm gonna love
You're a
you. I'm
worm.
gonna love you so much. I'm gonna let you go. You gotta go. Go be with other worm people.
Mm-hmm.
That's so messed up. Man.
It's not messed up.
No.
I think it's even more messed up if you keep them. It's not just being selfish.
No,
It's
what if
am I
just-
gonna do?
No, what if the worm wants you to keep them?
it's
I won't know
it's
'cause it's a worm.
They're
They don't
too,
tell you.
They're too scared to go out into the worm world and find out what they're really missing. I'm not gonna stop them from that. You gotta go make worm friends and
No.
do worm things
No.
instead of dry up under a light.
Yeah, for real. Laura would just die in a little thing if she was a worm.
I ain't
Don't forget
feeding
to
it.
feed it. What do you feed a worm? I got time for that. Now I'm by myself. And me and Olivia. I ain't got time for a worm.
Laura's probably watching or listening he almost did good.
He almost did good, but he won't love me as a worm.
No. She knows the answer. She's asked me before, and I was like, you need to stop. You need to get off TikTok for a little bit.
Love TikTok.
No worms, bro. Hell no.
No worms for this guy.
So how many questions could I ask?
However
Keep
many you
going,
want.
bro.
Look at him.
So what would you do? What would be the first thing you would do if you became a millionaire tomorrow?
First thing I would do, buy me a car. That's the first thing I do for sure.
I would say I was
So,
like, pay off my
Mustang
house or something.
Bullet.
Nah, the first thing I would do is where does money come from? Who cares? I got millies in my bank account. I'm gonna go get a car.
The first thing
And it
you
wouldn't
do?
be a Mustang. I'd go get a G-Wagon.
Well, I guess you could get. Yeah, I guess you would have money now. So
Yeah, so I don't
That-
have just 1 million. Well, even if I had just 1 million, I would still buy a car. After that, then I'd be responsible.
I don't know. If I had 1 million, I'd probably get like a cheap, nice sports car. If I had millions,
Mhm.
then yeah, I would probably get something bougie. Yeah.
Like a house? Would you get like a,
So a
like
car,
mansion
basically.
almost?
Yeah, after we do the cool stuff,
Okay.
then I'll be
Here.
responsible.
How about we answer this? Okay. If you won the lottery and let's say it's 500 mil, like after taxes, everything taken out, you got 500 mil. What you doing with it?
For sure, still buying that car. I said I'm gonna do some stupid stuff at first, but then like the rest of it, I'll be responsible. Like I'll pay off my house, I'll pay off my mom's house, and I'll probably buy a big old plot of land and just build a bunch of houses there. And for all the homies, we're just gonna all have parts.
It's the exact same thing I always think
just
about.
Have enough land for you to go do whatever you
Build
want.
the whole
but, like, we're all
cul-de-sac.
still there, a little compound.
Yeah. Build a whole cul-de-sac. Be like, you get a house, you get a house. Just give
Yeah.
me 500 a month.
And then the
Get
rest I
set.
would, I don't know, just invest it and to make that money grow and make that money work for me instead of me working for the money.
Hmm.
But for sure, the first thing I'm doing is probably buying something stupid.
I have a good question. What would be your last meal? It
My
could
last
be.
meal?
It could be like
Oof, I know
this with this with
exactly-
this.
Nope. All I need is them wings by Nimitz at the deli
Ain't
place.
no
That's
way.
all I need. That's my last.
He likes
meal.
them, yeah.
Those and the fries with a little side of the hot sauce. That's all I need.
Wait,
Maybe
what's the
back
place called?
then.
Wings and more, I think, or wings and
Oh.
more.
Wings and
deli.
burgers, no?
I think it's just wings and more.
You like
It
those
doesn't
wings?
fit.
When's the last time
Like
you've
more than
been
Wingstop?
there?
I don't know, but what time that might make it? Now it's too late. Dang.
He's
I'm
been
gonna have to come
recently.
tomorrow or something.
Really?
Mhm.
Bro, I got scammed over there.
I think you gotta try again. I don't know if that
That
lady
place has
wasn't
never
there.
disappointed me.
It
Like
immediately
more than
disappointed
Wingstop,
him.
more than Pluckers.
More than anything. Yeah, I love those wings. Then that wings,
They're pretty
88
good. They're
place is
big
good.
too. Oh yeah, Wings 80 is my place.
That's a good one too, but
You're going the wrong way.
yeah,
Am I going the wrong way?
it's off of Shady Grove.
Right here's Nimitz.
You go this way,
And then we go up.
and then
fuck, bro.
No,
Why are you at Bill Big?
What is this?
Look, this is the Pollo Regio, and then
Okay,
you
Oh,
keep
okay,
going
yeah,
down.
you're right, you're
Go to
right.
Andy,
See?
Andy, just like me. No
I've
sense
been
in
right
order.
here.
bro.
It's called Sunrise Buffalo Wing. That
I've been right.
they didn't pay me for an advertising spot, but I'll advertise the hell out of it. Oh, y'all make sure y'all go. hit
Shady
them
Grove
up.
Wings.
Yep.
You know what? Let's reach out to them. Maybe
Not even
we can
5
get
stars.
sponsors.
It don't matter.
No, they don't care.
Oh.
Those people.
They're
Yeah.
they're like, get your food and get the hell
That's
out.
yeah. They're not like, hey, welcome. No, they're like, what do you want? All right, and they do it, and then that's it. But
And
that's
then
all I
they're
want.
just
Look
like,
at those
yeah.
jumbo wings, my boy. They're huge.
Let's pull you in the picture.
I don't think you got the
They're
right
good.
ones.
No, not
I
that
like
hairy.
that.
The burgers are good too, but like the wings are my favorite. That's all I need.
What kind of wings do you get?
The hot ones. They just got hot, medium, mild, and like.
But is the
barbecue
ranch
stuff.
good?
Alright.
It's 2 years ago.
No, but I'm not a ranch person. So.
Oh no.
All right, what's your? Okay, that's your last meal. What's your fast food of preference?
Taco Bell.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't Taco Bell. I always get the same thing. If I don't get whatever $5 box is there, well, now that it's back, the only thing I've been ever getting so far is that Mexican pizza.
I've never had that.
Legendary.
Taco Bell.
You get the battle pass. Get the battle pass.
That's what I'm saying.
It's amazing. I love
The
Taco
battle pass?
Bell. Yeah, they got like you buy enough certain things and you get like free stuff. See, for every one you buy. So it's like a battle pass. Or every level you get something different.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I love
That's
it.
so funny. That's your food of preference?
Yeah,
Nice.
my fast food. Yeah, for sure.
There's another one. I want to say what's the biggest risk you've taken, but I know you've gone skydiving, you've gotten hit with the sea-doo.
Yeah.
There's a lot of risk.
Do you like pineapple on pizza or no?
I like it.
Oh.
Pineapple does belong on pizza. You can put well,
Bro,
You can
pizza,
put most
pizza. You
things
can
on
put
pizza.
whatever you want. But I
don't
don't
put no
care.
anchovies. I ain't want that.
You can do whatever you want.
That's weird. I guess you could. It's your pizza, but
It's your pizza.
I'm judging.
Does Laura cook? What's your favorite meal that she cooks?
She does cook. What's my favorite thing?
It ain't better than Taco Bell though.
See, that's not better than Taco Bell.
She makes really good steak bites. We had that yesterday. It's really good.
Steak bites.
Yeah, she makes steak bites. Oh, bro, she makes some like super bougie hot dogs with like cream cheese and like it's like a jalapeno popper on a hot dog. It's so good. She makes those. She makes good tortas. Yeah, she can cook. Laura can throw it down. Usually I'm the one cooking though because I have more time. She
Yeah.
gets off of work really late, so
What do you like to cook?
everything. I love I guess if cooking, grilling counts as cooking. My favorite thing to do is grill. Like I love to grill. There's a lot of things that bring me happiness, but like one of the main things is like just being outside grilling with a cold beer in my hand, just flipping stuff. Or
That's such a dad thing.
I'm always,
Yeah.
it's crazy, but I've always been like
Yeah,
that.
it's always been like
No
that.
matter what, like if we go to the lake when we're younger, or even if we go now, like who's cooking? Probably me. And I'm just chilling, just over there sipping my beer, chilling, listening to music. That's my favorite thing. Like it brings me so much peace and happiness. Like it's the simple things like that.
The
that I
sizzle?
love. Yeah, just
Yeah,
and then you press it down a little bit more and you hear.
I ain't cooking.
Yeah, I love it.
That's why we're good friends. I don't cook. I ain't doing that.
I love it. I'll volunteer every single time.
Since you're Espo's best friend, make 2024 like you should get him a girlfriend.
Oh my god.
Nah, bro, Espo don't need one.
He doesn't.
Espo's too
No.
busy for one right now. He's got a lot of stuff going on in a good way, like good things that are cooking. That you need,
Yeah.
like I said earlier, you gotta limit those distractions, and a girlfriend would
I
be a
know.
distraction for him right now. He doesn't need one.
I really am trying to. I just bring the podcast. I guess investing a lot of money in these mics,
Thank you.
but I don't regret it. You know what I mean?
'Cause I got it today.
I don't ever
Yeah.
regret none of it. It is a lot of money, and at the moment, I'm like, damn,
But then in 5
PB and
years,
J
you
sandwiches.
look
You know what I mean? But like, I'm like, nah, I gotta do it. Like, I want everything to be crisp, clear, and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Even Ruben got his mic, but he's not here today.
Man, R.I.P. the boy.
R.I.P. the boy for this
He's over there
episode.
drowning in wings.
I hope so.
So like, if your job had like a Christmas company party and they went there, you'd be cool with it. Like your favorite place, the Wings, whatever it's called.
Oh, this
Sunrise-
place?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd be livid, bro. In a good way. I'd be ecstatic. Like, yo, let's go.
That's
The day that
hilarious.
they were
They're probably gonna be like, "What are y'all doing here?"
The day they run out of business is the day that I will never have to come back to Irving anymore. For what?
Your mom?
I know.
For S. Oh, your mom lives in
I mean, I guess y'all can come to me.
I guess,
I don't have to come anymore. I come to Irving sometimes.
How far do you live? Like,
It's not that far. It's like 20 minutes, maybe 15. With traffic, 20.
Yeah.
It's not that far away.
but it's in Arlington, right?
Mm-hmm. But there's been times where I do come over here. I'll call in the order, and I'll come pick it up, and like during lunch.
Damn, all the way over here.
Well, I mean, I work from home, so
Yeah,
it
so
doesn't really matter.
it's not that.
So I'll go and I'll go pick it up, and I'll take it back home. Like,
That's crazy though.
you know what? I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Yep, I'm gonna do that for.
Hey, tomorrow's Friday. Treat yourself.
Yep.
It is. Oh man,
Tomorrow's
crazy.
We should have done like a
Not payday
Sonder
for me.
outing for Christmas.
a what?
Oh, I was thinking we gotta go buy like each one of us gives a kid, and then we go vlog like going to Target buying gifts. Or
The big-
Right, go buy
And
it.
then we go.
Oh, Gaio.
My kid wanted a guy.
Yeah, he got a kid and that wants the rooster.
Oh, did you get that?
I specifically chose that
Yeah.
one because that, if I was in his situation, that is something that I would probably ask for.
Yeah.
I would ask for something off the wall like that. Like I want.
You know what? Tell us about your experience about going to Mexico, because I feel like a lot of people don't understand how humbling it is. It's like crazy
It's
humbling.
Crazy. It is very, very different. And like I'm not from a part where like it's run down or nothing like that. Like,
Yeah.
I'm from this like the city, I guess.
Yeah.
Monterrey is a really big city. I was born there, but I grew up about 30 to 45 minutes out in a town called Allende, and it's the same state, Nuevo León.
Yeah.
But where my grandma's house is at, it's not in the city, but it's super humbling. Like they don't have like central AC like we do here. Like we can't just walk into the whole house is like nice and cool or nice and warm. Like every different room, and sometimes depending on where you go, they might not even have all the rooms. Just one room that has a little mini splits. That's what they call them.
Every other room has like a fan.
Yeah, and it's crazy, and it's really cool because you get to appreciate what you have here.
For sure.
Like a lot more. Not that I'm not appreciating what I had.
Yeah.
But like it's just really cool.
It just brings you back. I feel that way.
I'm like, dang. Like even the simple stuff, like, oh man, I miss the AC, or I miss like, I don't know. It's just everything. Really, it's very different. It's really peaceful to go over there, in my opinion. Like for me, so you can actually enjoy and like chill. Because I feel like when we're here, it's just always like boom, 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 boom. Let's do this. We gotta do this. We gotta do that. And like when you go to Mexico, like you just go chill. I literally just wake up and in my uncle's house, you open his window and like the mountains are right there.
Dang.
Like it's really cool. But it is very humbling because all of the nice amenities that we have here, like people don't have that. It's a luxury to have like an AC. Like it's a luxury to have a car, no matter how run down it is. Like it's a luxury to have a working car and you don't have to ride the bus. It's a luxury to have a cell phone. Like over there, like it's not like you can just go to T-Mobile real quick and like I'm bored of this one. Let me go get something new.
Yeah.
And people don't do that over there. Like it's not. That's a luxury to have an iPhone or to have a phone in general.
Yeah.
It just makes you be a little bit more appreciative of what you have over here. And like I said, we're not poor or anything over there. Like we're not living in like the rancho or whatever.
Yeah.
So I mean, like we still have a lot of amenities, but like
It's different.
it is very different. It's very different. They got some good stuff too, though. They have the best micheladas I've ever had in my life at the corner store where my grandma's house is. That's the first thing I do every time I go. Go get a michelada. I don't care if it's 11:30. I'm on vacation.
Yeah. Right.
Do you speak fluent Spanish?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do. That was my first language. I feel like I have more of an accent when I speak Spanish now than when I do when I speak English, because I didn't speak it. I spoke Spanish all the time with my mom and everybody, but like, I feel like you can tell like I'll have an accent when I speak Spanish, which is kind of weird. It shouldn't be that way, but that's how it is.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's weird
losing my
because
touch.
I was always like, I always didn't like speaking in Spanish, or I always disliked speaking in Spanish until Jose. Because, like, he would speak Spanish, and even though sometimes, like, a word will slip, he was still confident. Like, he didn't care what people thought.
Yeah,
And then I was like, dang, that's so crazy. Because, like, I was, like, very shy. Like, yeah, you don't want to get nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Or, like, I was very whitewashed, so, you know, I spoke English, and then I was like, And I'm just gonna start speaking Spanish and see how it goes, and then
But
I
it
will
got better.
slowly learn. Yeah, now I think I'm very fluent. Like a word will slip every once in a while, but
Shit, that still happens to me too.
Yeah.
With your mom, especially when I talk to your mom, like we'll be conversating and then like I'll just say the word in English because I forgot. How to say Spanish.
yeah, you can't do that over there because you'll say something in English and they'll be
Man,
like,
I will say though, the Spanish over there is crazy. Like my uncle, the way he like speaks, and like how all of them, like he'll be talking and be like, I have no idea what you said. Like some of those words that they use, because I speak like slang Spanish. It's not like very proper, I guess. And like a lot of people over there, they're like speak it properly, and I'm like, you going too fast. Like I'll understand. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna be like, well, I don't know what he said. No, I know exactly what they said, but I'm like, I would have never chosen that word to say that. I would have said, let's go to the almost like the bodega. When they're over there, like they call it like the proper establishment name or something. I'm just like, whoa, I didn't even know that was a word.
yeah.
So like,
it's crazy.
if you think you know Spanish, go to Mexico and talk to somebody that's actually lives in Mexico, and you're like, damn, I don't know anything.
Yeah, because in Cancun they're very close to like a lot of Colombians.
And so they're
and Dominicans and there's a lot of like
different dialects.
yeah different dialects, and it's like it's weird. Everybody calls something like you can get it with context clues.
Yeah,
A lot
Sometimes
of
you
it-
have to use those, especially.
A lot of the time it's like what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like everybody's Spanish is different. Not just in Mexico. It's like my stepdad's from Honduras, and like some of the words that they have for stuff, like for example, like how do you say straw in Spanish?
Popote.
Popote, yeah.
They say
It's a-
sirvete or something like
yeah.
that. And then there's another word that I can't remember. I think it starts with a P as well, but they have
Yeah,
a
it's
lot.
Or like a pencil, I think.
And something like
Lapis
that.
and-
Pencil,
like
Lapis.
pluma.
lapis.
Yeah, lapicero.
Lapicero.
Lapicero. I was like, I would have never said that. That's too proper for me. I would say
Yeah.
lapis. Well, like, there's a lot of words that like in different Spanish, and like they use different ones.
Yeah, like
Bus, la guagua. That's what Alfredo
La
says.
Wawa.
Alfredo, and then Alfredo says that because he's from Honduras, and then I say el autobús,
Yeah, car is like carro, coche,
coche, that one.
automobile,
Yeah.
Mhm.
or auto.
Out.
Either one.
Like
depending.
dog. Dog
Wow.
in Spanish is firulais.
I mean,
Yeah, you're not wrong. That's so funny though.
that's great. That caught me off guard a little bit. That was good though. Good job, Andy.
So,
That's
so
so
you
funny.
were technically born over there in Mexico, right?
Mhm.
So you were like, basically.
Say it, Andy. I was an illegal.
I was not gonna say that. Anyways, so you went to school over there, right?
No, I actually never went to school. I think I did come when I was 4 because I came and I started kindergarten here.
Okay. I just wanted to know like how your school life went over there because it's very different from here.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I
Very
didn't
different.
go to school over there. I just when I first started school, it was here, and it was weird because like I started school here, but like I was already with like my cousins, we lived with my aunt, and my cousins and all they did was speak English. They didn't speak Spanish, so I had to learn English real quick.
Yeah.
And so when I started school, they put me in Spanish classes, and I was like, I don't know how to write, and like I don't know how to do the accents and stuff like that. So they actually switched me to English, and I stayed in English forever because English became my first language because I used it a lot more because everybody around me spoke English. So it was either one of those you sink or swim. Either you learn it real quick or you're not gonna know what the heck is
Yeah,
going on.
dude. There's like a lot of people who like don't
question
know
is
like
that?
English. They know like different languages,
Mhm.
and the top language is English. That you have to know
Yeah.
because it's everywhere. It's like international.
Yeah, it's everywhere. So
Yeah.
it was really easy for me to learn it.
That's crazy.
But yeah, I never went to school in Mexico, so. But yeah, it was very different. My aunt is a principal at a school,
Dang.
so like I see how it is like with her because she posts stuff on Facebook all the time and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I was like, oh damn, we don't do that over here.
Yeah, the schools are
It's
very different.
Like what
bro.
do you know?
Like they take everything, like all like las posadas
It's
and
like-
stuff like that. Like they do
Very
a lot of really
seriously.
cool celebrations. They're like, we don't do anything like that here.
Yeah,
They don't celebrate any of that stuff.
Oh, like especially whenever you do the what's it called? The like amendment flag. What is it called?
No, man.
Oh,
The
like
Pledge
the
of
Pledge of
Allegiance.
Allegiance?
The
Yeah.
Pledge of Legends, yeah.
Wow.
Allegiance.
We gave you the answer and you still didn't say it right.
I know.
But all right.
Anyways, dude, pledge over there is super different.
It looks really like professional. It looks like they're like there's little kids look like soldiers like over there
Yeah.
like doing it like perfect. It's
And
really
the
cool.
flag and everything.
And I feel like they take education more serious over there as well than they do here. Like here, like
Everyone
we go
here
to
is
school.
spoiled.
Yeah, we
Oh,
go. Here we go to school. We
100%.
don't learn anything. We really don't.
Yeah.
Unless you have a good teacher.
And
Yeah.
even then,
Good
like
teachers
most of the
are
time, like you cutting up. Well, I mean, I was over there cutting up in the back of the class, like just chilling, hanging out, but,
Goofing
like,
around.
Yeah, and like over there, I mean, I'm sure that does happen, but it's a lot more like education is very, very important over there, and they make it a priority. And I feel like they give when they have the resources, they give those resources and they allocate them correctly over there. Here, I mean, we're about to close down Elliott. There's a lot of stuff that's like it's very different over there than it is here as far as the schooling. Well, as far as everything, but the school.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah, it's crazy over there.
it's very different.
So, what's your favorite word in Spanish? Like your favorite like Spanish word?
Biblioteca.
Library.
Yeah. This is a very intricate word. I don't know. That and all the cuss words. I mean,
Right? He's not
who
wrong.
doesn't like the cuss words? There's some very interesting ways to insult people. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You guys got any other questions before I ask my nonsense questions?
I think I am good.
Go. I want
So-
to know what these are now.
So, in here in the U.S., we have the ice cream man, but over there you have like a paletero, right? But they don't have paletas.
I'm gonna be real honest with you. I've never seen a paletero in Mexico.
Really?
Nope. They have paleterias.
They.
But
so-
there's no. I've never. Where especially where my
Yeah,
grandma's at.
yeah, where I
I've
have
never
them.
had like a
I have-
paletero come with a cart. I have had the pan man come.
Yeah.
Oh,
with
no
a
way.
truck.
With a huge
And
car
they
or
sell,
truck.
they sell you
Yeah.
those jugos over there in Cancun.
Yep, those jugos.
And they have them on a megaphone. They're like, "Oh, we'll get your fresh
Yeah,
juices
they
here."
tie
blah,
like
blah,
a
blah.
speaker
Yep.
or a megaphone, and these aren't like Bluetooth speakers. They're like wired somehow
Yeah.
in like house speakers wired to the car.
Yeah.
Like they
Oh,
make a
and
way,
in the back
and
have
in the trunk,
trays and
in the
trays
trunk
and
they'll have like a
trays.
tray or
Yeah.
all the
Juices.
juices or a
Right,
bunch of like
Fun.
fresh made
They give
like
them a whole bunch of
bread
Yeah.
for the morning. It's a different lifestyle,
that's
man.
crazy
Mexico
over there.
is. I think everybody has to go. If not to Mexico, then definitely like
Some like down south.
just go somewhere else
Yeah.
to appreciate. Don't go to like. Actually, you know
California.
what? I don't know if don't go to Cali and be like,
Get out of the
wow, it's so
States.
different.
It's
Nah,
cool to
like
go out
get
there
out
in
of
the
the
States.
get out of the country, and go get humbled because it's crazy.
It's something else. But it's a good something.
Yeah,
else.
it's a good something
Yeah.
else. And then all the snacks. My boy Andy loves the snacks.
If I ever do go again, yeah, I'll probably get a bunch of chips.
Yeah, he
Like
came
50
back. I
bags.
remember the day he came back. I was at his house.
Yeah.
And he opened his suitcase, and I was like, "Oh, he's gonna unpack." There was no clothes in that suitcase. It was just a bunch of snacks, bro.
That's great.
No
Well,
clothes.
you have to. You gotta bring those
That felt
papitas.
great,
You gotta
bro.
get the candy.
Yeah,
It's good.
they
That
got
feels
some
good,
flavors
bro.
here that they don't have over there.
Mhm.
It's real cool.
Yeah, so I live in the pueblo, and so I would go to my local house where they have all the
Look,
snacks.
Yeah,
That's how it
local
is, yeah.
house.
And then I just see all the chips that I've never seen before, and like just buy them all out.
And then you go out there, you get like 10 bags of chips, and you spend like $3.
Yeah,
that's what's
dude,
crazy.
super cheap.
I love it. Cause I go over there with like, you go over there with $200, and you're gonna
You
eat
buy
good.
the whole store.
You're gonna eat
Mhm.
good for the whole day, whole 2 days probably with $200.
Such a great experience.
Yeah,
I mean, be careful anywhere you go.
yeah, for sure.
I mean, you go to Dallas, be careful. Like anywhere you go, be careful.
Yeah.
But it is really humbling, really awesome
Yeah,
experience.
it's cool.
If you could meet anyone in this world, alive or dead, who would it be?
Adam Sandler.
That's
I
a
love
hero.
Adam Sandler.
That's a
That's
hero.
my hero. He's
That's a
cool. He's
hero.
the definition of if I'm eating, we all eating, and I respect that. Like all of his homies are always in all of his movies, and like he makes sure that his close people are taken care of.
Yeah,
And
all his
like,
friends are in the
and
same movies. and
even
stuff.
besides that, like I love his movies.
I saw
Like,
that
my
video of
favorite
him
movie.
like going to IHOP with his family, and they were like, "Oh, it's like 30-minute wait," and he
Yeah.
didn't argue, he just
He
left.
just chill. He's like, okay, yeah. He just right. He just left, and he was like, okay, we'll go
I
somewhere else.
mean, you can't argue in basketball shorts and a baggy t-shirt.
Well, like, some-
No, but you know,
He's
he's
really
yeah,
down-
humble. Yeah,
he
it's
looks
very-
like he's down to earth. Like I've never seen anything that was like a bad report on Adam Sandler. But like I don't know, I love his movies.
Yeah.
Waterboy go hard.
And like even making his own movies like with his daughters now, like
Mhm.
getting them started in acting and
Yeah.
just like people who didn't have acting for a long time, like David Spade, and like he brings him, like he's just.
So would you take $500K or a dinner with Adam Sandler?
Nah, I'm taking $500K. I don't
Okay,
care.
good, okay, good.
I need my money. I think I can do a lot more with that.
Yeah.
I'll meet him for $10K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just go to his next show and buy VIP. Nah, I'll take. There's nobody that I would take. That I would take the
Over
person
500,
over the money. I can do a lot more. It's like whenever they said like, would you rather go to dinner with Jay-Z or
That
get
one, that's where I got it from, yeah.
And they'd be like, "Bro, Jay-Z tell you you're stupid."
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think
I'll
they
take
asked
the
him that and he was like, well, wouldn't you take the money or something?
Yeah, they did ask Jay-Z
Yeah.
that too.
So you gotta get yours. I gotta get mine before I get got.
There you go, beast mode.
Beast mode. Beast mode. But
I'm
anything
good.
else?
I'm out of questions.
Anything else?
That was a good interview. Or this is a good interview.
It
So
was fun. I've never done anything like this before. Like,
It's weird in a way. Like for me, I've done like a couple now, and you always learn something new, or you always see like other people's perspective. But I don't know. I feel like I know you. I think I got everything. Like everything that you said was pretty much what I thought you would have said in a way, you know. But like for them, I feel like they learn a lot.
yeah.
Like when I interview people that I don't really know and just hear the struggles that they go through, or like what's going on in their lives and how they view the world, it's like crazy, man. That's why I like the interviews a lot.
Yeah,
Like my
you
interview
learn.
with Tuna and Victor and stuff like that. Like,
Everybody's got different stuff going on. Like nobody's life is always the same. It's always
Yeah.
everybody else. Some people's are good. Some people's are bad. Some people's are just okay. And it's cool to. It's definitely cool to learn.
Everyone
about
has a
other
story.
people. Yeah.
Like
for
everyone's going through something.
oh, for sure.
That's crazy.
And that's the thing too. Is like,
Like I was at a red light, and I looked over at like the car next to me, and the girl was crying.
Sure. Oh.
I'm just thinking in my head like
Damn, what
she has
happened?
her own like.
yeah, and that's the definition of Sonder, is understanding that the world around you has their own issues. You know, like the people
not
around
just
you have
side
their own
characters.
story.
Yeah,
And-
we're not just NPCs running around.
Yeah, like you were saying that one time that you saw Sonder on something else, and you're like, "Oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
cool." Like, you like, what was it? Like,
It was whenever I was first like wanting to go get help for like because I really couldn't focus for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like it got really bad to the point where like even stuff that I enjoyed, like I couldn't do it for more than like 5 or 10 minutes because I'd be like, I gotta go do something else because like this is too much. Let me go
Yeah.
bounce around and do this, and this. And so then I was like, well, I don't know. I hate doctors. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Like, do I go to a psychiatrist? Do I go to a regular doctor?
Yeah.
Like, what do I do? And so then I was just looking on my Cigna portal, and I was like, well, I guess I'll start with my insurance stuff.
yeah,
And I found like when you're having like issues with focusing, it could be anything. You have ADHD.
yeah,
You could have
ADD
this.
or
You could be. A lot of them said like you're depressed, and I was like, all right, that ain't it. I know I'm not depressed because like I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm always happy. But whenever I saw like the options that it gave me options to see psychiatrists, and it was one of them was called Sonder Mind. I was like, whoa, that's cool. Sonder Session. So
Yeah.
I was like, you know what, I'm gonna pick it. And it didn't work out because I found out I didn't need to speak to a psychiatrist.
Yeah, you just needed something to help you focus.
Yeah, I was just
you needed the real Sonder.
yeah.
It's right here.
Yeah, the real one's right here where we're at right now. But I thought it was still pretty cool that like you can make the connection because I had never seen Sonder or anything until like you started doing this.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that was.
It
a
was
word.
like I remember when I was looking for the name, I was like, "What am I gonna call this thing?" And I was like, "I just want people to know that other people are going through shit."
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
And even if you're not going through anything, like that's okay too. Like doesn't mean
Yeah.
that like you're not doing anything like crazy or nothing like
Yeah,
that. Or
but,
like
like,
oh
other
nothing's
people,
going on
yeah.
in your life. No, sometimes it's okay to be
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Whenever I like first was looking for Sonder, or whenever I first found the definition of Sonder, it like changed a lot in me. Like people speeding down a highway, like yeah, maybe they're just stupid, but maybe they're like rushing to get to their child. Like you never know, you know, like
I think about that all the time too.
because it's just like damn, like I hope they're okay, or like you know what I mean. Like I'm
you never know. Everybody's living their own little lives and they have their own problems.
Yeah.
Sometimes they be speeding because they gotta poop. That happens to everybody.
Yeah. What does it? Go back up top. I'm just gonna read it real quick. the realization that each random passerby is living a life as vivid and complex as your own.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's your intro to like a lot of these.
Well, I don't want that intro anymore. We gotta find a new one. Some cool little.
Why don't you do like a opening a can?
I wanted to say.
I'm trying to be the new Lil Wayne with a little. Sorry for the wait.
Sorry for the wait. That little lighter. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
a little lighter flick. That's when you knew that song was finna go hard.
But yeah, no, like that was one of the things I really wanted people to understand. Now it's more than just interviews because I do want to do other stuff. Want to do my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, it's crazy. The journey has been wild. But
It's been worth it.
honestly, yeah, it's really hard to be proud of a lot of things, you know. But like looking back, all the conventions we've gone to, like even though some of them were whack,
Yeah.
I mean, we still did something cool. We always made the best.
We
of
made
them.
the best of it.
Yeah, and then you know the videos that are soon coming out, the ideas that I have, and the people who
Much
come
more to
in.
come.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just ready, and that's why I guess he knows. Like I can't have a girlfriend right now. Like I can't even think of a time where I would give them the time of day, and that's not like because I'm being rude or because I don't want
You
to.
got
It's
stuff
just
going
because like
on.
I legit like Mondays if I'm not doing anything, I'm gonna edit with Andy. You know, if I can, and then Tuesdays I play softball.
You come before any girls. What are you saying?
That's a real,
You come before
real
anyone, bro.
I come before any girl.
Yeah, like he's putting you
Do
before
you?
any girl.
I mean, wait. What's the context?
Context. But no,
You don't come before Jose though. He loves Jose more than he loves you.
I think you can come first.
That depends on the time of day, I guess.
But no, like yeah, it was just everything's like super crazy. And it's cool because anytime I have like a crazy idea, Jose's always down.
Yep.
Like I know I can always count on him.
I will always be that down friend.
Yeah.
If you wanted to like take a video of himself clapping his ass, you would do it too.
I mean, I would try my best not to.
No,
look,
Jose,
but-
you would do it too or no?
What? I would record him, or is he recording me?
No, y'all are both.
I do
like,
both. It don't matter.
Right.
Don't
You set up
shoot
the
that.
tripod and y'all both do it.
Oh, I mean, we'll never do that, but I mean, if it was life or death, I'd throw him back. I'd throw some cheeks.
Why are you always asking people about clapping cheeks?
Wait. Am I dancing? Twerking? Or
Dancing.
clapping cheeks?
No, you're-
dancing.
No,
I
like
was
you're dancing.
Cause now we dying if that's the case. I ain't
No,
doing that.
you're not literally.
But if you do
clapping.
it, hey, well, power to you. Everybody do your own thing. But me personally, I will pass. But certain circumstances. But $20.
So he would clap his cheeks with you ass. That's a real friend.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah. I would never ask him to do that.
Yeah.
But life or death, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, you
Yeah,
know?
for sure. It's crazy out here. It's hard out here for a pimp.
Wasn't there like, weren't you gonna ask Jose something about like when he steps in the shower, does like his cheek clap or something?
I didn't say I was gonna ask you.
No, her boyfriend is the one who asked that question.
Oh.
You said that you were gonna ask Jose that though.
I was gonna ask him?
Yeah,
you gotta remember, I don't remember.
Something
a lot
like
of
that.
things.
No,
something
you
like
said
that.
you were gonna ask
Oh,
Jose because you were
okay.
like that sounds like something
That's a
Jose
weird
would do. That's what you
question.
said.
So basically,
Oh, I
Right
would,
here.
I would ask him if you've seen those TikToks because I feel like that's something that would come up in your
Oh,
TikToks
yeah.
because they were talking about a guy who apparently claps his cheeks while he's holding his
turbulence.
phone. Like he'll make his cheeks clap.
Oh, I had
And I knew it
All you
because
see
they were
is,
telling
like,
me about
his
it,
head, and then
Yeah.
you just like
Yeah.
here.
and then
Yeah.
Like what?
they were telling me about it,
You're like,
and
what?
I was like, I've never heard of this before. Like I
For
don't
you pages.
I don't go
Wow.
through that and for you. And they were like, yeah, that's a thing. And then I was like, there's no way that's a thing. And then they asked, would I clap my cheeks for Olivia to go to college for free? And I said, I'd suck dick for her to go to college for free.
You were real
And
funny.
then,
And then they were
and
like,
then-
"You're calling it close to that one."
and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna ask Jose because I know that's popped up on his For You page. I like if it's gonna pop. I know he's
My
seen
For You
it
page is
before.
weird. Like I got some.
well, to be fair,
pretty
those
stuff
two
on that.
things were at different sessions, but yeah.
No, it was all in one.
No, that was when.
Okay, then I don't remember. But yes, I
No,
do.
but that's basically.
Yeah.
what you're getting
Yeah,
right, yeah.
but I do.
Yeah, that's.
I remember asking that. I'm pretty sure
I
Jose's
have
seen it.
that.
And to this day, I still haven't seen it.
I'm gonna have to find it. It was like that video or that picture of that thing that the headgear.
Don't look it up, Andy.
No, don't do that. Is that what it is?
Is that it?
No.
I think he does this. He does it too, though.
Oh.
I don't know if we can. I don't know if we can.
My For You page right now is about this guy that ate a sausage, and he's like from Britain or something. You have to pause the music. I don't think this is.
I don't think that's it.
Oh, whoa. But yeah.
What is it? Your For You page? What?
It's wild. It's about some guy, like, I don't know why they're hyping him up, but he's like at a restaurant. It's like you're somewhere in Europe. It's like Great Britain or something. And because he speaks like that, Tuesday, ain't that? He speaks like that, and he's just eating a sausage. He ended up in the hospital. I don't know the rest. I haven't been able to find the context of what's going on. But they're like, man, this man's legendary, this blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I don't know what's going on. But eventually, like, if I scroll enough,
You'll find him.
I'll find
or he'll find you.
Yeah, or he'll find me. But yeah, I got some weird stuff on my For You page. There's a lot of stuff. It is a different variety.
Bro.
Like, it's not just like one thing. Like, it's just crazy stuff. Oh, and then a lot of dogs, because sometimes when I need Olivia to just sit down so I can change her diaper, I put on like dog TikToks and I just let her watch, and she's really smart, so she'll like videos and she'll just keep scrolling.
No way.
She'll like videos. I don't think she's liking them on purpose,
Yeah,
but like
she's
she'll
trying
like
to
keep messing it until she moves into the next one. So like my For You page has been a lot of dogs and cats too, and I'm like, this is boring. Why does this keep popping up? And I found out, I went to my like videos and there's a bunch of dogs videos like.
Oh, that she like.
Man, yeah.
That's so funny.
Trying to get back to my.
She messed up the algorithm,
Yeah,
man.
trying to get back to my weird algorithm. There's a lot of stuff going on in there.
That's so funny. That's so random. What's something you've always wanted to do?
Well, the one thing that I've always wanted to do was go skydiving, and I did it.
Yeah,
that was cool. I will definitely do it again.
That's crazy.
I'll do it again. I want to get to the point where I can do it without anybody being with me, but it's one, super expensive,
Yeah, it seems
and
expensive.
two, it's just really time consuming.
How much does it cost?
Well, it's like when I went, it's like $150 each time, and I think you have to do like 800 dives with somebody in like a certain amount of time to be able to like free dive yourself.
800?
It's some crazy number like that. I don't know. I don't remember if it was actually 800, but it's very.
That's
You have
wild.
to do a lot of like
It's in the hundreds.
dives. Yeah,
Yeah.
dives with somebody attached to you before you can do it, and then there's a lot of classes and stuff you got to do.
What's some advice you'd give people? Just anything.
Anything, man. It's the greatest advice that I ever heard was Professor Oak from the Game Boy, from the Pokemon Red and Blue, and I think it was Red and Blue. Well, he said it in all of them, but there's a time and place for everything. So just because something does, and the way that I take it is, just because something did not work right now, doesn't mean that it will never work. So like, let's say like, man, you really wanted to learn how to play the guitar, but like you keep trying and you keep failing and you keep trying and you failing, and you don't have enough time to dedicate it to it, and then just, it's okay to let go of stuff, but if it's really something that you're passionate about, always go back to it. And don't give up just because it didn't work the first time. You gotta be persistent. But that's me. That's Professor Oak. Always in the back of my mind. There's a time and a place for everything.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
I think it's the second time you say
Professor Oak from Mario.
Oh my god.
Pokemon.
Don't start with your. Don't even start naming them either, because then we will fight on this podcast.
Oh, their video's up. The Pokemon video of me naming Pokemon. Go check it out. Jose and Ruben were with me.
Stressful day.
That was the best day ever. Anything? Last?
No, I'm good.
I got some stuff.
Go ahead.
I'm about
Go.
to dip though.
Go,
I'm just
go.
about to dip though.
Alrighty.
You good.
So
2 more questions, Andy. Let's get it.
basically,
Give me some good ones.
so you've already had one kid, and then the second one's coming.
No, there ain't no second one.
Oh, they know second one.
Wait, no. Last time he told me that you were expecting.
This
My
boy be
bad,
lying.
I
Those
forgot,
man.
Robert.
Go straight to your source.
Anyways,
So
so you have a daughter, right?
Yes.
We can cut it out
And,
if you
like,
don't want it out, but tell us the truth.
Is
your one on the
there
way?
anything
No.
that like,
No.
like, so there's got to be things that you haven't really done as a kid, and then now that you have a kid, you're able to like do those things with her. What are like the top 3 things that you would want to do with your kid?
What did I want to do with her?
Yeah.
Just simple stuff like teaching her how to like change a light bulb, or
Okay.
like teaching her how to do stuff around the house.
Like ride a bike or something.
Ride a bike, and like, but my most favorite thing that I've been doing right now, and me and Laura went a little crazy this year, is like whenever we were growing up, Christmas, like we got maybe 1 or 2 gifts.
Yeah.
But man, it was really cool, and it made me really happy, and like almost teared up whenever we're at the store. because like we kept seeing stuff and like, oh, Olivia would love this. Boom, throw it in the cart. Like, oh, we should get this toy. Boom, throw it in the cart. We were just throwing stuff in the cart left and right. And like, I'm not saying that I'm rich because I'm not rich, but like, it was really cool to have the opportunity to do that for her. And even though she's not gonna remember this, she's 1 year old. But like,
pictures.
Yeah, it made me feel really good that I was like, I'm able to do stuff like that.
You were healing your inner child.
Yeah, and I feel like this is only the beginning. Like, it's gonna keep going. Like, this is never gonna stop. But, like, it was cool that I was definitely,
because in Sephora you can get like 2
you have
things
another
for like
chance.
Yeah, and that's fine. If I got it, like, I want to spoil her because like my biggest thing is when I was younger, like, me quedé con las ganas, like, with a lot of stuff because I mean we didn't have it. Like, I didn't. And for those Spanish or for people that don't speak Spanish, that what I just said was that like I would stay with like wanting stuff or like I would miss out on stuff because I didn't have it.
No, but you also want her to want things too, you know.
Oh yeah. But like my thing is like I'm gonna spoil her, and then the fact that I was able to do it at that time, like we're at Walmart and just buying all these gifts and stuff that like she didn't really need it, but it was cool. I was like, oh, I mean, let's get it for her.
Yeah.
Like, it's cool. It felt really good to be able to do that.
Yeah.
And so that was my favorite.
Take pictures and record her first Christmas.
You have to. Yeah, for sure.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's definitely, man, my whole thing. I used to have nothing but like memes. Well, I still got memes and stuff in my pictures.
But now it's all her.
And like, yeah, it's literally like I'll go through it and it's like pictures of her all the time. So there's her with the Chapulin thing, and like I can scroll anywhere, and there's gonna be at least one picture of her like somewhere in there. So it's definitely. I'm a big picture and video person. So it's gonna be great.
Yep, still got a lot more stuff to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's only one.
For years.
She's only one.
Years and years.
It's crazy.
Forever.
What happened?
Another one or?
No, I'm missing.
Dang, his inventory is crazy, bro. Scrolling down through the menu.
SpongeBob's over there looking through the cabinets.
Everything's on fire.
Would you want a second child?
Nope. No, sir. Never. One and done.
Okay.
Kids are a lot. There's a lot that go along with a kid. It's not just like.
But like, if she was pregnant tomorrow, like you'd be okay.
I mean, I'd be like, damn. But all right, then. Well, I mean, we'll figure it out.
What if it's
I'm not gonna be like, nah. I'm leaving. I'm gonna go get some cigarettes real quick. I don't even smoke.
I'm gonna get some milk
and never come back. Nah. I mean, we'd figure it out. And
but then
I'd be happy.
sure, like,
I mean, I'd be like, yeah, like cool. Like we got another, like added another one to the family, but it's not in our plans.
Are you hoping for it to be a guy?
Well, there's not another.
one. Andy, what do you not understand?
No, but he said he
right?
wants a son.
Yeah, I mean, what guy doesn't want a son?
And
but
it's twins. It's twin girls.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. I'd be the odd man out. Me and
a
Guinea.
son or a daughter?
I don't know if I'd want a son. I'd want a daughter.
Bro?
Yeah, it's cool to
I
be
would. Yeah.
So far, it's cool to be a girl dad.
Yeah,
that's kind of cool.
But let's go ahead and end it.
Yeah, sure.
And if you could explain, if you can describe life in one word or two, what would it be?
That's in 1 or 2 words. Nah, but it's impossible.
3, live, laugh, love.
No, it's just like
the
exciting
inside of a band.
or
life. All right, if I had to say life, it's journey.
Journey. Okay.
Yeah. It's a journey.
That's a good song, band, whatever.
Oh, never mind. It changes it because of Nimitz. Nah, I'm gonna say the journey. It's a
journey, a travel.
Yeah.
An exploration. All right. Anything you want to say?
I'm just really happy to be here. I really like all these questions and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not a very deep person, so it was cool to have a little bit of seriousness and then goofiness as well. Because I mean, that's how I am.
Yeah.
I'm a goofy dude, so it was cool. So it was a good experience. I never did anything like this before, and
we'll have you on whenever you have your next child.
We're not gonna have another one. I'm gonna get snipped. I don't care. I don't even want to think about that. Olivia's enough.
All right. And that's it.
Hold on.
Oh man.
What is it?
We got
Andy,
one last question.
Okay, one last question.
So when your daughter grows up, are you gonna buy her a car? And what car would it be?
Or are you gonna make her work for it?
Nah, I'm gonna get her a car.
Oh, a car.
Yeah.
Okay, what car though?
I mean, I don't know. Whatever. I mean, not whatever she wants. It depends on like if I got money like that or not.
Okay, what if you don't got money like that? Then would you make her
I'm gonna
work
give her
for it?
whatever car is in the garage. She gonna start humble. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna get her like a Benz on her first car.
Dang.
Like
A moped.
Nah, I'm gonna start. Her mama started. Laura's first car was a beat up old 2005 Mustang. That thing was like leaving her stranded left and right. Bobby was the name of the car. She gonna start humble, but like eventually she'll get something cool. But yeah, I'm gonna get her car.
When can she date?
Never.
Oh my goodness.
She's gonna be a nun. I don't know.
18.
I guess. When she's out the house, she can do whatever she
She's
wants.
out the house.
All
All
right.
right.
We got 1 minute left before it hits 2 hours.
Well,
Dang.
thank you for everything.
For
Thank you
sure.
for being here. This is awesome. Of course, you will be part of Sonder whenever you're in school and you're working. So whenever you can. We do have Jeopardy coming up, and you're gonna dress up from what I remember.
I got you for that one.
So super ready for Jeopardy. But everyone else, stay tuned in. These are pretty much how the new interviews are gonna go. So I hope you like the style. Any feedback would be greatly appreciated. But until next time.
If you have any questions for me, let me know too.
Oh yeah, hit them up. All right. Anything?
Thank you.
Anything?
for
See you guys.
watching.